welcome to Down the
4
Vent.
times so far. Yep.
Hey,
How's it
Joe.
going?
I was not warned. I'm
That's
Josh.
I told you we were going to start streaming.
Yeah, but you were fiddling with stuff.
I'm Matt.
I was starting the
Steve.
stream.
The board needs to move up some.
Gosh darn it! Why are you always fiddling with stuff?
Fiddling with the stream.
Yeah.
So tonight we were playing Teotihuacan, City of Gods,
Oh,
from
Can you say that 3 times
NS.
in a row, please?
No.
Teotihuacan, City of Gods.
Jesus over there.
And, yeah,
That's
so
chill.
it is from NSKN Games. It is a dice worker placement rondelle building game.
Yeah.
Boom!
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I'm Joe.
I'm
Josh is going to explain the game
What?
real quick here. Just a
I'm
quick overview
gonna-
about
woo.
pretty simple turns.
Okay, so on your turn, you're going to take one of your die. I'm black. We each start with 3 die. Usually on number 1, unless you can upgrade them, which Joe got to upgrade one of his die to a number 2.
Boom.
And
So did
Steven got to upgrade one of his dice to a number 2. So on your turn, you take one of your die and you can move 1, 2, or 3 movements in clockwise order. 1, 2, 3. And what you'll do is when you land somewhere, you can take up to 3 different actions. So you can take the main action, and this is a really bad place to show my example, so I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, and I'll just go here. So you can take the main action on the board, depending on your die number. So this one, I can do upgrades. This is an upgrade area where I can, for 1 die, buy an upgrade on this top part. For 2 die, I can do an upgrade on the bottom part. Or if it's a 4 or 5, I can do an upgrade on the bottom part. But when you go to an area, you have to be aware of what die are there. So if I tried to go here, I would have to pay 1 cacao to the supply, to the bank, for every other colored dice here. So even if your colored die is there, it still counts as paying. So if I tried to move down here to this red and yellow area, I'd have to pay 2 cacao.
Yep.
The other action you can do is when you move into an area, you can, instead of doing the main board action, you can gain
Harvest.
cacao. Harvest, yes, gain cacao.
Josh is dying.
You gain cacao for every other color dice there.
Plus
and then
1.
Plus
Plus
1.
one, yeah.
So here I would get 1, 2, plus 1. So I'd get 3 cacao for going here. The third option is some of these boards. I think it's number 4, number 7, number 2, and number 3.
Yep.
And technically number 1, but that one's kind of its own. You can lock a die. When you lock a die, you place it over here, and you don't have to pay for the dice being there. But you do have, well, you don't have to pay for these things, but what you can do is, for free, you can take either the top action, which is to move up on the prayer track,
Yeah, prayer church.
or you could pay, or you could
Worship. Actually.
take the bottom
Mask.
mask for this one. It's whatever is here. There's little,
Yeah, it might
Just
not be a
depends.
mask. It could be.
could be
Yeah.
move up on a track, it could be cacao, it could be,
You do have
It's
to
just
pay
random.
the cost of
yep,
that
and you have to
as
pay the
well.
cost when you pick it up. Or you could take both of them for a cacao and do both actions, or take both of them. I mean.
But what
But
happened?
once you're locked, you can't use that die until you unlock it. To unlock it, there's a few ways to unlock. You can pass your whole entire turn and unlock every die that you have locked. You can pay 3 cacao to unlock that die. Or if somebody else, say once I go here and remove this and something else gets placed here, and it's a mask that they need or something they want, they can move in, unlock their die and bump your die out, but they have to pay a cacao to move in. And it's not a cacao to you, it's a cacao to the bank. So
Always to the bank. You never pay to a player.
yep, never pay to a player. Darn.
I know.
I forgot where he was. I think he was
That's
at the
a
top.
cacao.
Yeah,
Crazy. What's up, Red Leg?
So I'll kind of explain which areas or what's at each board. So over here we have the housing market where you can buy houses. So what you do is you pay 2 wood and you can build a house. If you have 1 worker, it's less victory points. If you have 2 workers, it's a little more victory points. If you have 3 workers here, it's even more victory points. So how you would do that is you would already have 2 workers here, and you would move a 3rd worker into here, and then you would be able to build a house, which is over here near the track of the dead, I think is what it's
Yes.
called. And you would put it on this board and cover it up and gain that many victory points.
On the furthest over.
Furthest
Yeah.
over to the left, yep,
Yeah.
wherever the highest is. It has arrows to tell you where to go. And then after you take your action, you'll be able to upgrade your die. If you use 1 die, you upgrade 1 die. If you use 2 die, you can upgrade 1 die. And if you use 3 die, you can upgrade 2 die. Yeah. And I think you can upgrade a die twice also, so it doesn't have to be different die. So that's the housing market. And the housing market is important because however far you are up on the track, if we when we do scoring, it's this victory point times how far you are up on this track here. So right now I'm 1, so I would get 5 victory points.
Wow, Josh cheating.
Yeah. But the housing market will actually go down over time.
The very end is like 1 victory point.
Right.
So
it gets actually less and less.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to actually stifle them, we'd want to get houses out.
Exactly. We then have the quarry, where you go to gain stone. So 1 die you gain stone. So what you do is you kind of look at this, and there's like a 1 die, 2 die, 3 die effect, and there's numbers up above to tell you what number it is. So what you do is you take your lowest numbered die out of your group of dice if you're going for multiple die, and that's what counts. So if you have like a 4, 3, 3, you wouldn't get to play on the 4 track, you'd have to play on the 3 track, and you would get bottom.
Right.
We have the wood market up there where you chop wood.
Which works the same thing.
Same exact concept. Same thing with this gold down here. Same exact concept on the gold market. Then you have this, which is which I'll get to after I get to this one actually. You have a locked area, which isn't bad. So you could go here and pay 1 cacao to gain whatever item is up there, which right now is 4 victory points for -1 wood. Or you can lock a die there, which is our locks are the farthest to my left is pay 1 cacao to receive 1 wood and 1 stone. You may do this up to as many times as the power of the locked worker.
Okay.
So if you have like a 5 up there, you can do it 5 times.
Right. If you had a 1, you can only do it once.
Exactly.
I guess that's how all these work. No, maybe not. The second one, though.
The second one works the same way. The third one, though, is spend 1 cacao and 1 resource to receive as many resources as the power of the locked worker.
Wow.
So that one's pretty cool.
With any choice, you can do
Any
choice
choice.
for any resource.
It says to receive as many resources as the power. So yeah, you can go through that, which is pretty
Nice.
cool. So that's that area. We have the upgrade area over here where you can upgrade. Joe's already started with an upgrade, so if he lands or moves past the number 1, which we randomize everything else, the only one that don't get randomized is the 1 and 8, so these aren't in numerical order. So when he lands or moves past number 1 with a die, he gains a cacao. This second one is if you move past 5 or 6 or land on 5 or I think it's you actually have to take the action on these. You actually have to go and do 5 or 6 action.
After performing the main action.
Yep. You would gain 3 victory points. This one is 2, 3, and 4. You gain a cacao and a victory point. This one is on number 7. You gain 4 victory points. This one here on number 8 is when performing the main action on the construction board, which is down here. Resolve it as if you had an additional worker that also granted a discount of 1 resource.
Wow, nice.
So it's like if you only had 1 die here, you kind of has 2 die and you get a free resource, which is very nice. And then the last one is when you land on 8, again, which is down here, you get to move up on the worship track, or prayer track, or whatever you want to call it. Which some people already moved up.
It's one of you move up each track 1.
Yeah, sorry, each track. And those all cost 1 gold for the top ones and 2 golds for the bottom ones. We randomized what we started with, and everybody started with random things, so is what it is. I just throw them back in the thing because they don't matter at this point. We then have the construction site where you can help construct the pyramid.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Of Teotihuacan, which I can't pronounce.
Oh,
You're pretty
nailed
close.
it, yeah.
You're shockingly close.
So for 1 die, you can build 1 tile. For 2 die, you can build 2 tiles. For 3 die, you can build all 3 tiles. To build on the bottom floor, it's -2 stone, and you'll get a victory point. For putting up on the second floor, there'll be 3 victory points, but -1 wood, and so on and so forth. To be able to place on the second story, you'll have to have an area where you can place. So once these 2 are placed, see how this makes a nice little 4+ symbols, then you can place on top of that one. But you kind of want to pay attention to what's below you, because all these symbols on here make a difference.
The more they match, the more bonuses.
Yep,
you get
so
for
the more they
placing.
match, the more bonuses you get. So like this one would match 3 over here. So it matched like the weird. I thought that was corn,
Dragon.
but it's a dragon, and then 2 of the weird leaf things. So you would get 3 victory points, and then plus 1 for building it, and then for every colored piece you match underneath, you get to move up on that colored track.
Right.
Yep.
So that one you'd get to move up on the green track, which is the cacao track, you have victory point track, and you have a mini resource track.
Yeah.
And then the last thing, which is right here, is the decoration board. So you can decorate the pyramids.
But the pyramid, the decorations only go on what would be the steps.
Yep. So I'll explain that. And there's actually a really good picture in here of how it should look.
And those have arrows, so they have to be placed
Yep.
facing.
So
the
they
arrows
have to be
face
placed
the-
facing a certain direction.
Toward the center.
Yeah.
Yep. But there's a really nice
Oh, that's cool.
thing where it tells you to be able to place the second one, you have to place the first one, third one, fourth one,
Yep.
and whatnot.
Very cool.
So the first ones will always start on that outer edge piece there that you can actually see on the board. When
But all the first ones don't have to be built before you can build a
no,
second
but
one.
I'm just saying, like they would
Correct.
go
You're just
on
making
the
sure.
sides
Yep.
there.
So like this one would work really well right here because the arrow faces in and it fits perfectly. So you would gain 2 victory points, and then since green matches the color below it, you'll be able to go up on the track there.
Green
And you're-
track,
Yep, so you're decorating the pyramid also. And that costs 1 die and minus 3 gold, or is this to do it twice? Or 3 times? I'm not sure how that works.
Well, you got the rule book right there, so you might want to use that.
Yeah.
He didn't do any more the stuff that we watched. Not
If
just
you
so
only have
everybody's
one
clear.
worker, it
This
costs
is our
2 gold. If
first
you have
playthrough for all of us.
2 workers, I think it costs 1 gold. I don't remember. It's something like that.
Yeah, it's like cheaper. or
It
something.
reduces the cost of gold. Yeah, I think that's it. They count as 1 gold. I think so. It's 3 gold normally.
That's 2 gold, that's 1 gold.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The worker counts as giving you a gold resource, or having an extra gold there. Yeah.
What number is it? 7.
Decoration.
Pay 3 gold. Place.
Are you sure, Josh?
Redleg says, best part of my day. Oh, thanks. And he also says, a game about the Aztec history and gaming. Awesome. I agree. I'm excited to build a pyramid.
Yeah, it's got
The only problem is that we're building it with Josh, so it's probably going to be...
Josh, why are these sticky?
He took half of the glaze off of it, so the sticker's showing now.
that.
Steven touched
Oh.
from last. Yep, to a minimum of 1, so 1 gold
Yep.
discount.
Boom! The important thing to
Oh,
note
now you showed them.
is that we also have to feed our people
At the end of there's also some other things. So
an
when, you,
eclipse.
so when you build on the pyramid or you decorate the pyramid, you can go up on this track, which is scoring at the end of each round. And then also there's
scoring on the thing, Road of the Dead. Or
Road of the Dead or whatever of the Dead, which I don't know how you go up on that. I think just by building houses moves you up on it. So it's kind of like backwards. It's like you move up on it, but it loses victory points. One of those things.
Roger.
I think there are other ways to do it.
Yeah,
but
there's
that's-
a couple. I think there was power ups and stuff. I think some of these might allow you to do it, but yeah.
Someone will let you get down and or make land.
Yep. So after I go, so it goes Matt, Steve, Joe, me. I'll move the round tracker, and then once we reach the black round tracker, we all have 1 more turn to go, and then that would be the first scoring phase, and we'll do this 3 times. And then after the 3rd time, we complete the game.
Right.
Also, the round tracker can be moved if you ever upgrade your die to a 6, which will then make your die ascend to heaven, and then you'll start out with a new number 1 worker on the number 1, and then you get to take these actions and move up on the
One of those,
track
yeah.
of the
Would it be
dead.
heaven in this thing?
What did I say?
I said heaven.
What did you just say?
I said, would it be heaven?
He's asking, would it be?
I don't know.
You go to see Quetzalcoatl.
You'll go to see whatever heaven is your heaven.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were old?
Oh, how's that relevant?
How? Because there's wood in the game,
We kept on saying wouldn't
and
it?
there's ice.
There's ice.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
I
it
think
be
that's
nice?
everything. I don't think there's anything else I need to explain.
Red Leg, where do the Aztecs go if they're good when they die?
Where do good Aztecs go when they die?
Give us-
Matt is first player, so give us about a half hour for the first turn.
No, I'm just gonna play
Yeah,
blindly.
I'll just sit here then. That's fine.
You're first player.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Matt's
Number
first
one.
player.
And this order will stay for the entire game.
Oh,
Who do you
that's a poor
who do you
choice.
want to know go? Who goes to
I don't
heaven?
know what civilization is. It's Aztecs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Red Leg said it was. I mean, it looks like it to me.
Yeah.
You know, I went on a cruise once, and we stopped in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Cruise did, and they had a excursion there,
Mhm.
and it was to visit the Aztec ruins.
Uh-huh.
I was super excited.
All of them?
The Aztec ruins.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
That's
what
what I'm
it
asking.
says.
All of the Aztec ruins or just one of them?
I don't know.
So I can go there, right? Once
Yeah,
Right.
and that costs 2.
That'll cost
Cacao.
you 2 cacao to go there because there's, unless you're going to take the harvest action.
Harvest action.
The harvest
is where you
action is
gain
the,
cacao.
where you just gain cacao for being on the spot. Otherwise, if you want to take the main action, you have to pay 1 cacao for every die that's already there of a different.
Of
color.
a unique color.
Right,
yeah.
right. So
including yourself.
yeah,
so.
including yourself. If there were like if you put a third red guy there, then that would not be the case.
That'd be the same cost.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I'll pay 2.
You guys keep over there.
Yes.
So, anyways, we go on this excursion, right? Oh, go ahead, Matt. You want to complete your
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
So you get 2 dice there, but the highest cost die
So
is 1.
one.
You get 1
So you
gold,
get 1 gold.
and then you upgrade 1.
Wait, flip one, please.
Which one?
Not that one. So we fix that.
I knew that was going to be wrong. I knew it was going to be wrong. You made it a
Thanks,
negative
Still
2.
not.
Okay.
Oh man, Josh.
My turn. Yes.
Yes.
So we go on this excursion, right? I'm so excited to see the Aztec pyramids.
That specific one?
Just the pyramids, because there's supposed to be a bunch of them, right? I don't know.
Did Josh make them?
No.
Not a single pyramid. It was literally like this was a hut. It's like
Cool.
this was a sacrificial rock. And it was just a rock. I was like, really? There was not a single pyramid. There was nothing taller than me. There. It was literally like ruined buildings that someone had lived in. I was like, we paid a lot of money for that. I was pretty disappointed in that excursion. But there you go. So if you're ever
All right.
going on a cruise to
Go
Cozumel,
here.
Mexico,
I'll spend.
Be
2
careful.
Cacao.
oh, just put it.
Oh
you
yeah,
get you some cacao.
Yeah. And I get 1 wood, please.
1 wood for Steve.
And I will put that up to 2.
Black.
Josh, can you move my 2 guy twice? And since he's a 2, but he's a wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Is that what I wanted to do? Yeah, that works.
And it begins.
So you'll get 1 stone from there.
Never mind. Cancel that. Move the 1 guy there. Yes, and I'll get a victory point, and he'll get upgraded to a 2, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, that's what I wanted to do. Thank you.
Josh?
There was several different realms they went to when they died.
There you go.
I guess depending on what god you think
And
you
they
go
also
to.
decided where you go when you die based on how you died, not how you live.
Yeah, because you're gonna be sacrificed.
Ooh.
I don't know what I want to do. Do.
This was the half hour he was talking about
Yeah,
before.
yeah. I'll go here. No, that's terrible.
It lists like 4 different places you can go if you're interested.
I'm gonna go here. And
Pass.
I'm gonna pay 2 cacao.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get
A wood.
a wood. Upgrade one of these.
All right. Move the lunar track, whatever up.
Yep.
Matt.
So this 2/3, does that mean I need a 2 and a 3?
No.
2 or a 3, but that's got to be the lowest number there.
Yep.
So the number 2, in order to get into the second or third
So if
columns.
you move this one here, you're still going off of the 1, so you would do that one.
Right.
That's fine. Will you move that there, please?
You pay 2 cacao.
Yep, he just did.
And then give me a gold and a cacao.
2 gold.
2 gold in the cacao, actually.
And you get to upgrade
Take
2
your
of them.
cacao from over there, fool.
And
Would you like? Which ones would you like to upgrade? You can
Uh,
upgrade 1 twice. You can upgrade 2 separate ones.
You can upgrade one twice?
Yeah.
Because you have 2. Yeah, you get 2 upgrades.
It probably makes sense to make 1 a 2 and then 1 a 3, right? I mean,
Mm.
It really depends. Because both can be useful. I mean, if they were all 2s, then you automatically get to do the double 2s in every spot, right?
Yeah, let's make them all.
You know what I mean? But then again,
You're about to get
You know, you
wrecked
don't have
for
a
that
3.
mistake.
you know, so it's like.
Probably, dude. That's fine.
Steve, 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 Steve.
All right, I'm gonna go
Would you like
1,
another Steve with that?
2.
Excuse me. That's where I was gonna go. And I don't want to have to pay 2 cacao to go there.
Wait, nope.
That's right.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
go 1, and then I'll spend 2 wood, right? And then I get to build a house,
Yep. So you're going to go up on the track of the dead and build a house
right?
and gain 3 victory points.
And I get to go to 2 there. So
So,
3.
what's up, Paul? Paul says, well, this looks pretty basic. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah,
It's essentially exploding kittens.
yeah. It's it's Exploding Kittens meets Zolkin. Your turn, Joe.
And Red Lake says there are 13 Aztec heavens and 9 netherworlds, the first one of each crossing over being Earth. There you go. Can you move my 2 up to the other 2? We're having a 2 party!
Holy cow!
And
So that's
Same cacao.
that's 1 cacao, correct?
and it's 2 stone for
2
yourself.
stone.
And then which one you want to go up?
I want 1 to be a 4. Oh no, it's only upgraded
You
once.
only get
1 to
2
be
up.
a 3.
All right, fine.
That's like 1 does not become a 4, Joe.
I forgot it wasn't 2.
1 does not become 4.
I'm going to upgrade over here. I'm going to do this 1 cacao, 1 victory point for 2, 3, and 4, and I get to go up on the green track. And I gain a cacao. There we go.
Okay.
And
you pay
I
1
think I
gold
get
for
3
that?
victory points, actually, for doing that.
Dude, look it up and make sure. We'll get it to you.
I did not take victory points, but I was supposed to get those.
Yeah.
How many were you supposed to get?
3.
If it's 3 victory points for upgrading, I think it is, but
I think it is.
I would think it's just the 1 because there's a. Oh, that's what you get every time.
yeah, it's in the middle, right?
Gotcha.
Any other player who already had a disc on the tile you developed immediately scores 3 victory points.
Ah, that's cool.
Okay.
So if you put in there second, like say I got Joe's.
Second,
Joe
third, or
3.
4th. Yep.
I understand. Well, I don't have 2 stones, so that would be useless. I do have 2 wood, so I could go here. And what would that give me? That would just give me a victory point.
Is that?
Remember that you could, if you were short of this and you wanted more of this to be able to interact, you could go to that center 1 and do that. You can always go to 1 and not take the regular
See, there's
action
ones on one
and
that
harvest
bolts, not
instead.
on all of them.
Go to that one?
No, any of them. You can go to any spot,
Yep.
not take the primary
It's
action,
temple.
and not lock yourself, and instead harvest.
What is harvesting? do?
Harvesting
number
would
of
now
tiles played.
going here and harvesting would be worthless because you need
Because
to
you
have
can
other
place
things.
more than one time.
But like for every other die that's on there, you
Because
get
it's
1
construction.
cacao
okay.
Okay.
plus
Okay.
1.
Okay.
So
if I went here, I'd
technically
get 2.
you get 2, but if you were there, you'd still get 1.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying it's worth it necessarily, but maybe if you're trying to line up something, it might be.
I'll go here. And pay 1.
Okay.
And pay 2 wood.
Or get a house.
Put this here. So that gives me 2 victory points.
Plus you go up on that track,
I moved him.
and then you also get to make your guy a 3
3.
because you took that action.
Yay.
All right. What do I want to do
It's
here?
only the second round.
That's not your
No,
business.
no,
No, it's
that's third round.
Sorry, that's my bad.
All right, I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna harvest, so I get 3 total because there's 2, and I get 1.
No, I think it's per color die, not per
Okay.
die.
Well, let me know
What's that?
When
for
you-
harvest.
It is per, but it would be 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
No,
Oh, you're
it's
right.
not the one
yeah,
that I
because
started.
you weren't there. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
Double
2.
check.
Well, I wanted because I didn't know if it was different for that. If it was compared to
Plus
I-
cacao, you take the collect cacao action on an action board before you remove the worker general area. The action board count the number of different colored workers
Okay.
already present on the
so
board.
it's 2.
2 cacao.
Disregarding any locked workers, you receive that number
Right.
of cacao
Got it.
plus 1.
Got it. So 2 total. Joe, you're up,
Thank you.
and you
Steve.
don't ascend. You don't roll your guy up
Yep.
if you take that action.
Well, poopy.
And when do you have to feed it? How much?
Once this white track reaches here, and it's 1 cacao for 1, 2s, and 3s. 2
For each
cacao.
one. So like right now you need 3 cacao.
Yeah.
If you get a 4, if you get a 4, 5, or 6, or 4 or 5, because 6 obviously rolls
2
over.
stone.
A 4 or 5 is 2 for each one.
I guess I'll do this one.
Are you
Do I
sure?
want to send up there, or do I want to send up blue? Blue, da ba dee da ba die. Yeah, let's do that.
How many did you match?
That'd be 2. The blue and the dragon.
You go at any of them. Is that the one that you want to do the most?
Yeah, that's what I think that's the best matches on. So I get 3 victory points. I go up 1 here.
Yeah.
And we get 1 resource.
Did you move them up on the?
And my die gets upgraded. Cool.
All right.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I like that you only get to move 1 die per turn.
No, I forgot to upgrade this guy. Last time.
Wow.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Forgot to upgrade him. Now he's a 2 somehow. He was a 0.
Go here again. I'm gonna spend 2 gold. And upgrade that.
That's
Which means
nice.
I could go on the red track. So I'll do a victory point. Can we get a victory point or Stephen? And now when I build on the
Oh, we're supposed to put another tile out.
now when I build on the 8 track, it is -1 resource and it counts as an extra get-free die there for me.
Okay. And we move up around.
Wait, it's an extra die too?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
counts as an extra worker.
That's the one we read. You remember the one that
Yeah.
you literally.
Yeah.
So
no,
you
I
have-
remember. I forgot that part.
By
I knew about
performing
the
the main action of the construction action board, resolve it as if you had an additional worker that also granted a discount of 1 resource.
Cool. Well, it's fine. I believe you. I just forgot that part of it. All right.
It's
yeah.
Matt's turn.
You moved up the.
Yep.
Okay, the eclipse track.
I did,
Yep.
and I upgraded my.
Paul says Josh cheating again. Paul, I'm glad you
That's
recognize it.
Super true.
Shut up, Paul.
Wow.
Paul,
Whoa.
can you ban
Number
Josh
one
from the chat?
fan? Yeah, I was going to say, we've given him admin rights. He can ban you.
Not on there.
I'll go ahead and do this.
You don't know me.
You're going to go there and harvest?
Yeah.
So you'll get 3 cacao and all.
Cacao! Tookie. You like that?
I do. I do like that, Josh. Bold move. Bold move, Matt.
Okay. So I'm
Let's
going
see
to
who
go
pays off.
here.
2 cacao.
Oh, I should have paid a cacao.
And that'll cost
over
2
there. My
cacao.
You should have.
Yep.
Thank you
That's what I
for
had cacao.
not.
And
Paul, good job calling out the cheating.
that's 3 2s, so they're all 2. So I get this one here. So I get 3 cacao and 3 wood.
1 wood.
It's 1.
No, that is a 3. Wow.
It's 3 wood.
You wish you would have separated them instead of stacking them.
And I get to
'Cause it
move
just looked like wood.
up to 2 dice up.
Mm.
So I'm going to move that and that to a 3.
Nice.
I want to do something similar, except take that 2 up to the stone. Cost me
Okay.
2 cacao.
Yep.
I get 3 stone and 3 victory points.
Right. So get yourself your stone.
And then I upgrade 2 guys,
1,
right?
2, 3. Yep.
Yeah.
Make 1 a 3 and 1 a 4? Yeah.
Wow.
That makes sense. Move 1 of the 2s to a 4.
I'm
That works
helping you,
as
Joe.
well.
I'm helping you, Joe.
I like Joe's way better.
Red Lake says, so just to let y'all know, they did practice human sacrifice on top of those
Yes, they
pyramids.
did.
Yep.
Why do you think Josh brought
I'm
us
gonna
here
go
tonight?
1, 2, 3.
This is actually the prequel to Hate.
Yeah. Yeah. Paul panics, or Paul says, I banned Josh in my mind.
And I could build 2, and it only costs me 1 stone.
And a wood. You have to pay for... Yeah, you can build 2 buildings, right? 1 for each worker.
This is for second level, Joe.
Can you do 2nd level yet?
No,
No, he's not
Joe
trying
was,
to.
Joe was trying to make me do 2nd level.
It would still cost you 3, I would think.
To do what?
To build... Because it says it acts as like you have 1 free resource, not per building, right? He's thinking it only
True.
cost him 1 to build each
True.
building. 1
Oh,
stone.
yeah. No, I don't know.
Grants a discount of 1 resource. Okay, I'll give you that. So maybe I'll just do 1. Because I can't afford both of them.
Right.
So I'll do...
But it only costs you 1 stone to
1
do.
stone.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think I'll do this one. Let's gain 3 victory points plus my 1. So
Oh, I didn't realize we could place on the
that'll be
outside.
4 victory
I thought we
points.
could place on the inside.
And
Son
then go
of
up on
a...
the green track for a cacao.
I forgot about
Are you
that.
okay?
I forgot about the
Yeah,
outside
did you-
squares.
Do you smell toast?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I smell
get the upgrade
Josh.
then.
And move our round tracker up once.
And move them on the round track.
Just trying to make sure we remember.
Yep, and replace that.
Matt, it is your turn, my friend.
I feel like I'm really far behind on the die.
No, I don't think you're as far behind as you
Matters that
think.
much.
Well, they're the cost already.
Yes.
You have to pay it to me though,
No.
because I have all 3 guys there.
Good try.
My workers are like trying to push
So
your guys.
essentially,
It's
you
2 or
get
3, so we get 2 stone.
Yep.
I don't want that one anymore.
Okay, I'll just absorb it.
And then I get to upgrade one of them.
Yep.
I'll just absorb.
I'll do that.
Okay.
How much do we have to feed our people? He says 1 for every little guy under 3 or less.
Right, and
2
2
for
for
every
each
big guy.
4 or 5.
Okay, and 6 have ascended. They
6
don't-
ascended, they become a
don't
1
need-
again.
yeah,
and
they
it doesn't
become a
matter,
1.
yeah. Let's see.
Oh my, that's
Whoa.
loud.
Slow down.
If anyone wants a sneak peek at an unboxing coming later.
Oh, Jesus.
If anybody wants to be a freak with an unboxing,
Oh my Joe!
You deserve
all
that.
dead.
Jesus, Joe.
everything's dead.
What are you doing?
God.
Why are you doing that now?
Look at it! Look at it!
It
It's bigger than
was-
Josh.
Josh could probably fit in that box, yeah.
I'll sit in it.
We didn't say sit, but
I'll
that's
break
fine.
it.
We could probably tape him up in there. Just have your links on the box.
Can you put me over on the technology thing?
Mm-hmm. Okay, cacao.
Yeah, I got to pay a little cacao to go there. And then let me see here.
Ugh.
That.
I'm back.
Uh,
A lot of space.
Congrats,
Thanks.
I think.
So if I do the last one where it's the 2, 3, or 4, I have to pay you
Nope.
a thing?
Nope. Gold goes to the thing. I just get 3 victory points.
Okay. Well, put me onto there. It's not 1 gold, right?
Yep, 1 gold.
Okay. And you get the 3.
And you get to move up on the green track.
Right. That's me there.
Which gives
Just
you a
me another
congrats.
cacao. And that's it. Oh, my guy goes up 1. I go up to a 3 with that guy.
Yeah, Josh.
Thanks,
I'm not in
Josh.
charge of it.
Oh, the hate. Yes, I know.
What you want to do?
The 4 guy. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. I get a cacao per pass and go. And then it costs me 2 cacao to go there, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
And then I'll pay 2 gold.
Mhm.
Josh, you can have 3 more victory points.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm down with that. I'm down with the sickness.
Oh, wow. Oh, and I get to upgrade him.
Yeah.
Josh, why are you trying to cheat me out of upgrading?
I'm not trying to. cheat
Always.
anything.
And I could build a level 2 because my guy was 4 or higher.
Right.
Yes.
I'm gonna go here,
Ooh.
and I'm going to harvest.
Ooh.
I get 4 cacao,
You get 3.
3 colors.
Oh, you were there
Plus
already,
1.
weren't you? Son
Yep.
of a biscuit. Cheater.
And a round marker.
Yeah,
and
got it.
your turn.
You don't tell me, Joe.
I will.
Yeah, don't tell him, Joe.
Don't tell
Just because he's mostly wrong most of the time.
Don't tell me. He says. So, somebody watched our Visitor. Remember that game, Josh?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
2.
Blackwood
2.
Grove? Yeah,
Because
Visitor
there was 2
Blackwood
colors
Grove
already there. One of your
playthrough. And they said, thank you so much. We can't understand to play the game. It really helped seeing us play it. And then they said that I sound like Chris Pratt.
What?
And they said that I sound like Chris Pratt. I was like, don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I've never been told that before.
You can upgrade 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you did the thing. Yeah, you get 2 upgrades.
Oh, wow.
So you can do 1 twice or 2 different ones or whatever.
You want just to.
I'm not surprised. I'm happy for you. All right.
Like all the different.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think is that in that jar? Poop, probably?
Josh, didn't you put a thing out onto the pyramid?
Yeah, he put it in a corner, remember?
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's
Josh
just
in the
making
corner.
sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Steven.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Josh in the
Can
corner.
you move me my number 3 that's over there in the technology head to that same spot where you were at? Yeah. To there. Yes, please.
One cacao.
1 caca.
Yep.
And I can do
Only floor level. So
right,
2
so
stone.
2 stone. So 2 stone. Let me look here for 1 second because I don't know
Mhm.
what's going to be what. Let's see, those are those. That's
You can get 3 with this, but you won't match the green one.
Yeah.
You don't tell him, Bert.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
I
So
know
consider
you
it.
don't. Shut your pie hole.
Gold.
I mean, depends on what you're going for. What is wood used for? Just housing?
And for building up at the pyramid.
Yeah, second level.
You're gonna need wood if you're gonna build it to the sky.
Yep. 1 wood for each level you go
When
up.
you get to these, do you get to pick one or
Yep,
only the
pick
top?
one.
Oh, you get to pick one.
Yep, pick one.
Wow.
Okay.
Guys, wow.
I'm gonna
Paul,
do
Redleg, you guys back in any games on Kickstarter right now?
this. Which this will do 2, right? It'll do that and that, right?
Yep.
So I get to go.
That's 3 victory points.
So yeah, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I get to go up 1 on here, which gets me a cacao, and I get to go 1 up on here, which
No,
gets,
it has to be colored to go up
Yeah,
those tracks.
oh,
Yeah.
then what's
It's so symbol. So later you can place on top of it. It's just more simple. Black means it's just there as a symbol.
Yep, black.
But you can match underneath it to get the extra victory
So the only
point.
one you matched was, I'm assuming, the green one. Yep.
It's the tile you're placing. You have to have the colors, I believe.
Yep.
huh.
Yeah.
So
I
like
thought
this
that
one.
I thought
so
the
this
match
one-
still did something.
So
That's
this
all.
this one has no colors.
Right.
Even if you matched all 4, it's just 4 extra victory points.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's another victory point for me
Yeah,
to go.
yeah,
through.
which-
That's. I was like, well, I
which is
matched
why you
another
got-
thing.
That's why you got 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know. That's how. That's how
And
I
you
was
gave him the
could've-
one for building too, as well.
Yeah,
right?
because
okay.
you only matched 2 of them.
Okay.
Plus this one.
Right.
Okay.
Plus then you go up on this track.
Track once.
Yep.
And then my guy gets to go up 1. My
His
dice.
builder, Bob the Builder. He's now level 4. Alrighty then.
Okay.
There. So I get 2 gold. Now what? He becomes level 6.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
So
you ascend him. We move the track 1. So he ascends to heaven.
he goes to, becomes a 1,
Yep, becomes a 1.
and then you get to pick one of those out of the center.
Yep, you get to pick one of these. So you actually go up on the track of the dead, though. I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
You need to double check that
Because he
when we're going
ascends.
up on the track of the dome.
Where?
Because he's
Right.
ascending, so he's
No,
like
I
pretty
get
much
that,
dying.
but
Which
I,
afterlife is
yeah.
he going to? He was mining gold when he died.
Right, right. My thing was I was curious as to whether or not we should be getting ones for putting houses out for the dead.
You got one for putting houses out.
I'm saying should we have gotten it? I was asking.
It
if
says
was-
move up on the house track or the dead track.
Oh, that is that. Yeah, that does
Yeah.
match.
Ascension triggered. Advance your marker 1 step on the avenue of the dead track. Thematically, your worker gets a burial along the road.
Oh,
Nice.
how nice.
Move the die representing newly ascended worker to the place of 1. This there, got it. Okay. This is a new worker. Select one of the rewards on the ascension wheel. Score 5 victory points. Gain 5 cacao. Advance your marker 1 step on one of the temples. Pay 3 cacao to advance your marker twice on temples, either once on 2 different ones or twice on the same. If you have 3 workers in play, gain your 4th worker with a starting power of 3, placing it in the general area of the palace. Number 1 action board. Additionally, gain 2 cacao. Advance the light disc on the calendar track 1. This might trigger an eclipse, which I've already moved along.
So I can pay 3 cacao to go up 2 tracks, 2 god tracks.
Yep.
I can get 5 victory points. I can get 2 cacao in the worker,
Mm-hmm.
or I can get 1 up 1 track for free,
Yep.
or 5 cacao.
Yep.
I mean, I think I need to do this, right? 2 cacao and get that guy out there.
That's up to you.
Sure, let's do
It
that.
starts over here.
That doesn't count as crossing the ones, does it?
Or landing on it, because I think it's a fresh start.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
You can look that technology. Each time you move a worker onto or past the palace, action word and king or cow.
Okay.
I don't think you moved them on there.
Yeah,
I think
I
they're
don't
like
think
a new worker.
Spawn.
Yeah, they were spawned. They were born there.
Good.
Yeah, I think so. I got some gold and I ascended to the heavens.
I'm gonna go here and gain a gold, and it will become a 3. Go ahead, Matt.
That's,
What's up?
oh, I have the harvest. It's really my only option.
No, it's not. You don't have cacao?
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's what you get to do.
You can go somewhere that you don't need to land a cacao.
You could lock yourself.
Yeah, you could.
Oh,
You could go
you're
run
right.
up and lock
Yeah.
yourself.
No, because he has to pay cacao to lock.
I thought
Nope.
you had to pick a card to do both actions.
You have to
Oh,
pay
to just to
cacao
do
to
the
do
both
both.
actions,
You can do
that's
one or the other for
Right.
free.
That is true.
But you're locking the die away.
Oh, okay. Paul said I just backed the expansion for Western Legends.
Yeah.
Red Lake says I have not backed anything yet, but I plan to. What are you planning to back?
What
Red
are you
Lake.
looking at?
Yeah. Paul says I've seen hints that the second edition of Carnival Zombie may be coming to Kickstarter finally.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, that was supposed to come out in Kickstarter in May of last year. I was waiting for it, and finally I gave up
Yeah,
because
because
I
really,
thought,
going there, you would only get 2 cacao, I guess. Because you could harvest it also. One for one color, one for yourself.
I'm going to go here. I will spend 2 wood to put another house out. If you would please.
Two of the coupons.
And I get to go up onto
Gryffindor.
there you go. And do that. And it was what, 2 victory points?
yeah.
There we go.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Did we advance the track again before Matt's turn?
After me,
Yes.
Okay, just checking,
Yep,
Joshy.
Europe.
the country.
That's exactly
The
what I was
country.
thinking.
Exactly.
Oi.
The continent, you know what I mean.
The country did. I understand.
Can you move my level 3
Which one?
cacao, that one, to the wood?
Okay.
Which means he'll become a 4, but he gets 1 wood before he does that, right? Because he's level 3.
Yeah. Do you pay the 2 cacao?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so he's a 4 now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
And you got 2 wood, right?
Oh, was it 2?
Yeah. Oh no, he was a
No.
3.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah,
I forgot. I
he's
thought
only
he was a
3.
4
No,
already.
no,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Sorry. My bats. My bats.
Me bad. It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
No.
You would have to pay cacao.
To do what? Which is
I don't
okay.
think you can push your own die out of the lock space. Once it's in prayer, I think it has to be somebody else. All the times I heard it, it was somebody else had to do it. He just likes to rearrange the numbers however he feels.
Just like you do, Matt. Don't learn the game and then show up to game night.
I think what he's saying is he'd prefer that you didn't learn the game and don't show up.
What it's saying here, Matt, is that
really
you may choose to either pay 3 cacao or cocoa, as it's listed here,
Yeah.
or spend a full turn to unlock all of your workers.
Right. But somebody else can go into a spot
Yeah,
and
you
kick
can't.
you
Even
out.
if not all of your workers are locked. Yeah, it doesn't say you can land though on yourself.
So you can't move.
Yeah,
yourself
you can't.
off
I
of
was gonna
that.
say, I
That
don't
makes
think you
sense.
can knock
So you
it
can
out.
do like a horseshoe jump thing.
Right. I'm not surprised at
Did you? It's Matt's turn. Or,
Yeah,
no,
it's
Josh.
Matt's turn,
Oh,
yeah.
Did,
I
did you
went
move
in.
the trap?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. I don't know if it listed anywhere else. That's the only way I'm seeing to get unlocked though.
Yeah.
that. See, now if you went there now, you get 4.
Wrong.
No, because this doesn't.
That doesn't count.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot it was
So I
locked.
get
Yeah. Still, that's
Oh,
okay.
locked workers don't count towards that. Really?
Correct.
Okay. Steve's turn.
Yep.
Jeez, Joe, stop trying to cheat.
Okay. Let's see.
Agreed.
All right, so I'm gonna go here, which will cost me 2.
I didn't even need it.
I don't need the attitude.
And
Agreed.
I'm
I
going
need
to
the
take
tiles
the
filled.
2 stone.
You're gonna take it?
There's 2 right there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't think about it.
What's this right here, Josh? She's not
Um,
leaving.
5. Oh.
And then
He
I will
ascends?
ascend.
Comes a 1,
Yep.
goes up there. You go up here, though, so you get to choose one of these.
And you have to pay the cost.
Yeah,
It
Right,
has a
right.
cost.
That's fine.
So, mask, or
Ooh.
that is.
Oh.
All of those are as if I had an extra die on there.
I don't know.
That seems real likely that's
We
going to
will
be the one I'm
figure out
going
what
to
it
consider.
is.
Paul says Man vs. Meeple had a preview copy of it.
Use resolving the main action on the alchemy number 5, noble number 6, or construction rate action board to treat the action as if you had an additional worker present.
Holy terror.
Which one's
That's-
alchemy?
That's
Oh, I mean,
this.
on 5, 6, or 8?
Yeah, 5, 6, or 8.
Holy
I mean, it's
macaroni
really
and
hard not to
cheese.
do that one.
And it's free?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's free.
I wonder if that's a one-time use, though. Because some of them are like one-time
Are
use.
all
because-
discovery tiles one-time use, maybe?
That's what I'm going to.
Because that was 3 resources.
Yeah,
So it's seeming like it's a one-time use.
I will quickly read. What
Yeah,
are
because
those
that'll
called?
make a big difference as to
Discovery
whether I'm
tiles?
doing whatever.
I'm excited, Paul.
My
That's
bonus
cool.
thing is going to be this, so I'm going to take that extra and 2 cacao. But but what I pick from here is going to be based on what he says. So,
There's really much in here about them, sadly. Discovery tiles. You claim a discovery tile like mine. Cost for purpose of tile. You are not allowed to claim a tile after claiming place the tile face up in front of you. It's a mask of score during every remaining eclipse. Otherwise, you may flip it face down at any time during one of your turns, even immediately after claiming it. Although you may keep it for later, receive the benefit shown. Keep the face down tiles in front of you as they might matter during the final eclipse.
okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to do. I'll spend 2 cacao and 1 gold and get this.
The rarest mask.
Yeah, the rare mask.
The rarest mask there ever was. My turn. 1, 2. I get a cacao for passing go. And I'll pay 2 gold. Boom. This is level 4. Level 5.
Everybody can move up on the ring.
And I forgot to move up with the red one. I built the other one. So I'll do a victory point and cacao. Thanks.
Oh, I was supposed to get cacao and victory points for going here. From
Josh.
buttholes. Remember that for future.
You go there twice in a row?
I did.
Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna go here.
Pay that cacao, sucker.
No, I just gained, but I gain a cacao and a victory point. I guess it's number 3. And I put a 3 here, so I gain a stone.
1 stone. Here becomes a 4.
Three.
My turn, yeah?
Sure. Oh, you ascended and took your 3 die also.
He did.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to harvest. So, which will give me 4.
Yeah, 4. Here, here's a 5. Give me 1.
Yep.
Keep it over there.
He's a 5, give me 1. Me turn?
You can pay 1 cacao and take that thing. Or you harvested. Sorry.
I harvest, yeah.
1, 2. It cost me a cacao to go there.
Get out of here.
I get 2 gold. And I send.
Again, which forces us. I don't know if I moved it for your ascension, Steven.
It did. It got moved.
Yeah, you did. I asked you if it did. Can you put them back up there? And I get to choose one of those.
Yeah.
And you move up. Did you move up on the
I
dead,
didn't.
Steven?
I
You
did.
Yeah, you did.
I did because I got to
did,
pick
yeah.
the mask. Yes.
And I just moved you
I'll
up.
take
on
5 cacao.
that. Okay.
I mean, it's almost time to feed.
Well, we
That
get
should
one
be-
more turn.
That should have been Joe's second time moving up.
Yeah, it is.
I did. I moved it already once.
Josh and Matt, or Josh started one up and Matt.
That-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were on the bottom level. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
Hey,
Well, some of the other ones were bottom levels. That's why.
yeah, I
was
know. Maybe it was supposed to be.
No, it's fine.
Because it's a
Yeah.
1, it's a 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It
Roger,
literally
Roger.
showed. I just didn't realize.
Roger. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not this next turn, it's the following turn. We do one more action when we
Understand.
reach it.
Yep.
I have 2 4s there, so and 2 dice, so I get 3 stone.
I thought it
And
depended
2
on
victory
the
points.
cause of the eclipse. Anyway.
So it doesn't, even if you cause the eclipse, or say Steven causes the eclipse, we finish a round and we do one more round.
Right. Here's the thing.
If I do the eclipse,
Then
you
it
just-
would actually end.
no, we
Well,
still
no,
do
no,
one
no.
more
But,
round.
right. But I'm just saying. Right.
So I got my 4s and I had
Yeah.
3,
And-
so I get 2 victory points.
Yep.
1, 2, and it's a 3, so I get another victory point and a cacao,
And then you get to go up.
and I get to go up 1. And then this moves here. So now we get one more turn.
Okay.
And how many times do we do eclipses?
3 times. So now next time it's gonna be the marker's gonna be moved down to
Ooh.
11, so it's a shorter year.
Ooh. And what happens if you can't feed your people?
You
It's-
lose victory
it's
points for
victory
each
points.
person you can't do.
I think it's
Oh.
like -3.
It's 3 for everyone you can't.
You get
Holy-
begging cards.
What's that?
Much.
Essentially.
Great
Holy
point, you get
macaroni
begging
and
cards.
cheese.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
bad.
terrible.
3 is a lot of points in this game, from what I understand.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're right about the 3. That's what at least one of the people said.
Lose 3 victory points.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna walk in there.
I'll spend a
Cacao. And then
Thank you.
that's one of my choice or one in all 3?
One of your choice. And then this becomes
Yeah,
you get to a new one gets placed up there.
right. So I paid, so I get to do both.
Yeah.
So I go up in blue
Yeah.
automatically. I'll take wood.
and then I go with my choice. Here. Take 2 victory points.
So, what do I want to do?
And really, I should probably keep on that page because we have to do all sorts of victory point stuff.
Josh has the rules.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Classic Josh. Here come the rules, guys.
Flip scoring. Told you. Every time. And if you watch the videos, like I linked to you and
You didn't
told you
link
to
any
watch,
videos.
You didn't link a
said there
video
Steven linked one the week before, actually.
for this
was
game.
One, was it?
2,
Yeah.
Good job, Steven.
3.
I think you linked 2 different
So
videos.
spend 1 to go there.
Mhm.
Yep.
One
I
goal.
get 1 gold back,
Mhm.
and then I go up.
You get to go up. You get a cacao and a victory point.
Right. That was what part of the reason why I went there. I was trying to remember all the things I got to do. So cacao, I get a victory point, and my guy went up to
Oh, you're
4.
upgraded up
Okay,
to 4.
good.
Yep.
Okay,
You're
yep.
like
Just
a
making
loser.
sure.
That's fine.
Yep. It's literally first.
You're red, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you're second place technically right now.
Mm-hmm.
Points wise.
Point wise.
What is this, 3 for every House of the Dead?
3 extra victory points for every level you're up on the track. The House of the Dead.
Return to the House of the Dead. Night of
Return to the master of the house of the race of the.
Night of the Living House Dead.
Yes.
And
House
then
of
this
Dead.
is victory points for your dice and what they are, I think, at the end of the game.
1, 2, 3.
Steve, can I have your roll to make it fair now?
cacao.
Man.
It's gotta be comes with 2.
And you get
Oh,
all
I get
in
one
that
victory
case,
point.
no.
But the game is about the cones.
Yes.
And actually, here's the thing: this blue, if you did this and you went up one on that, you don't necessarily you didn't have to do it right away. You could have held off,
Yeah,
and
I
that
think
might have behooved you.
Mm.
Because if you used it later on, you might get onto one of those spots, like be able to go bang bang and take one of the ones that you still want.
She knocked me down.
Throwing it out there. That's all.
Am I good to go?
Hmm?
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pay 1.
Ooh.
And that's a 5, so you get
2.
2 wood. But I gain a cacao and a victory point.
Are you sure?
Because it's number 2. And I'm gonna send him.
Right.
Just to adulthood.
Hold on this track.
He's an adult now.
So I'll only need one cacao.
What's the average lifespan of an Aztec
So I need 3 cacao.
person at this time?
I think I'm
Probably
going
Like
to-
20s.
20s, yeah,
Yeah.
like mid late 20s.
Red Leg, what do you think? Because you seem knowledgeable on this.
Yeah, Red, like you have a lot of historical knowledge about Aztecs. What was
And
their
or the
average-
ability to use Wikipedia well.
No, he's smart.
What was
or
that?
she's
Yeah,
smart.
he just yeah.
I wanna-
What's the average
I wanna see what
lifespan of
these
an
were.
Aztec
This is moving around the
and
board.
when they were building the pyramids? Whenever
it's like,
that was.
It's like Siri, but Red Leg. Red Leg go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Red Leg. You gotta say it like that.
Can you do these at any time?
It
Yes.
says on your turn you can hold until later turn.
Did you know that? Did you know that there's for ways, the
Yeah.
right?
Driving out.
Did you know there's an Akon one? So that it's Akon tells you, like the rapper, he literally tells you, they let him actually do the whole recording of the stuff. It's one of their actual things. I'm like, I don't ever use that kind of shit, but I would actually strongly consider it if I could listen to him just tell me and it's literally he's like, there's a thing on the right, like it's
That was
the
beautiful,
whole
Steve.
thing, Yeah, I
There's
thought it
a
was perfect.
thing on the right.
Yeah, I did it.
Worker is a
Joe.
question.
Make me feel like shit about myself.
I don't know what I want, Joe. What should I?
Escalated quickly.
What should I take?
Take the work, Josh.
No, I don't want the worker.
Take them.
Okay, take something else then.
Don't take the worker.
I think I'll take the 5 cacao.
That
I'll
makes
take the
so sense.
They're gonna take the walk here.
Okay.
And then I move the round, but we can't move it, or I send it. It would move
right.
it.
So now we need
And then
the
I
end
would
of the
move it,
thing.
move it.
So
Yep. So now we do eclipse scoring.
Do it.
During each eclipse, resolve the steps.
Does it
Find
advance at one more? I'm just curious.
no.
Oh, like we start off on the one.
Find the
side.
lowest visible number on the building row on the main board. Each player scores that many victory points for each step they've moved up on the Avenue of the Dead. So this one. So it's 4
Yep.
times how far you move up.
Bam.
So red moves up only 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Black and yellow move up 8.
1, 2, 3.
8. So that goes to
16.
16.
I'm tied with Matt.
Blue goes up 3 times 4, 12.
12. So 21, please.
Okay. The player or player furthest ahead on the pyramid track scores 4 victory points.
Pyramid track.
Right here.
Oh.
So we would all gain 4 victory points.
Really?
Minus him.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Each player scores points for each step they've moved up on the pyramid track. 4 points in the first eclipse, so we've only moved 1, so we gain another 4 points.
Yeah. So each of us gain 4 more points.
3 victory points, and so another 4 victory points.
What?
Yep. But that'll go down after this turn.
So it'll go to 3 victory points per, and then we reset to 0.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The other track doesn't, but that
Reset
one
the
does.
pyramid track for all players by moving all the markers to their starting position. This
Okay.
is the only track which resets after each eclipse. Each player organizes their masks into 1 or more sets, where each set is comprised of different masks. Then each scores points depending on the number of masks in that set. Each set is 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 masks, scoring 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, or 28.
So I got 1. So I got 1 point.
Did you already move in?
I
You
did.
just did.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Each player must now pay a salary of 1 cacao per worker and an additional cacao for each worker with a power of 4.
I paid my 4.
So I have only
1, 2, 3,
1, 2
4,
worker, a level 2 worker, so I need to pay 4. Get over.
Okay.
Was everybody able to
Yes.
pay? If this is the first or second eclipse, reset the light disc on the calendar to its starting position. And adjust the dark disc based on the number of players. 4 players, first eclipse set to 11. If this is the third eclipse or the eclipse was triggered by placing the final pyramid tile, each player who has qualified for 1 or more temple bonus tiles or being on the topmost step of the temple scores additional score points based on bonus tiles. After receiving the third eclipse, the game is over. The player with the most victory points is the winner. In case of a tie, the tied player with the most cacao remaining is the winner. If still tied, the tied player with the lower number on their player number is the winner.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
You get it?
And then we start again, and should
Yep.
be Matt start.
Yep.
So go for it, Matt.
You just decided to move up on the blue?
Yeah, he locked. Yeah. So
Okay.
understandable. It makes good sense where you're at now.
Yeah, because you can unlock all
Yeah.
in one turn by just passing.
Or by spending 3.
I think 3 only unlocks
cacao.
one of them. I don't know if it
No,
unlocks all
no,
of
it
them.
unlocks all. It definitely unlocks all because that was in both of the things.
Was it?
Yep, it was in both the John Gets games and the Rado one. My turn, right? Yeah. So let's see here. So
Yep, it says to unlock all workers. Alternatively, you may unlock all the workers for free. When unlocking all workers, slot the general area. Then you may choose to pay 3 cacao or spend a full turn to unlock, even if it's not all of your workers are locked. So if you spend the 3 cacao, do you get to then still take your turn?
yes,
Gotcha.
yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, because then you're not
Right.
wasting a turn.
Right. Let me go. One.
Good job, Joe.
More donations. Miniature market.
You have your buddy look at the website anytime where he said?
Yeah.
Oh,
What did he say?
We changed some of the spacing, so let's fix it.
Did it fix it?
He still needs to fix it. He changed some of the spacing.
Red Leg is a male, guys. Just so you know. I assume that, but oh, here we go. Let's see here. He said the average age, if they live past 19, was 30 for female and 34 for males.
Oh, wow.
Was
That's much
19
better
like
than I thought.
the sacrificial age? Is that why you said if they
Or
live
for
past
females?
19? Just wondering.
Well, they might be go off as hunters or something at that point in their life. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Paul says, I'm guessing the sacrifices skewed the stats. While healthcare and death during childbirth are big factors as well.
I love it. That seems totally appropriate.
That makes sense. Probably childbirth.
Oh, and the Aztecs only sacrificed their enemies. They did not sacrifice themselves.
I did not know that at all.
Me either.
The quick Wikipedia said that the one sacrificed had a better place or whatever in the afterlife.
I don't know.
Although Red Leg is much more knowledgeable than my 30 seconds of Wikipedia, it seems.
I'm sure he's just Googling Wikipedia
You know what,
constantly
Josh?
right
No,
now.
you shut your mouth.
Red Leg does
Yeah.
not Google
All right, I'm
Wikipedia.
gonna go here,
How to
and I'm
Wikipedia.
going to.
Go say 3 cacao.
No, I'm actually going to
Collect
4.
harvest.
You
cacao.
get 4.
Uh,
1, 2, 3 colors. Plus yourself.
oh yeah.
Plus
I
one
was
more.
yeah.
Yep.
The issue was I was trying not to count the red, and so I was giving myself. You know what I mean?
My
Joe?
turn. Bam.
Okay.
Cost me 1.
Mhm.
Oh, it acts like I have 2 guys there, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Holy crack sack. I wasn't thinking that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to build this one for sure for 1.
Mhm.
And that'll give me 4 victory points if I put it right there, right?
Yep.
5 victory points.
Yep.
And I go up the blue track 1.
Yep. So do that.
And I
Give
get a
yourself 5
resource.
victory points.
Give myself 5 victory points.
And because you have the yellow technology, you'll get to go up once on any track.
Jeez almighty, this is too much. Oh, my word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my Lanta. Let's go up.
You want to look at those first? Or?
Oh, you can?
Yeah. You looked at the other ones.
Or I can take one resource of my choice, huh?
If they're empty.
Yeah, you can take the one resource of your choice either way.
Correct.
Because the one guy could, because in the one
Couldn't
he
afford
couldn't,
it.
yeah, couldn't
Yeah.
afford it, so he took the resource.
All
But
right.
it seems like a waste to take a
Let's
resource.
try this. I don't know why. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to pay 1 cacao to go up this track, right?
The track of the dead.
The track of the dead,
Mhm.
which means I'll then get to trigger this one.
And you're going to get to go up here. Now, it's for each building you built, right? So if he builds another one, he moves up second time. Right?
Yeah, I believe so. Anyways.
I'll spend a wood too. Take a mask, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I get to build the second building. A wood and.
Are you
two
building it on the second
Oh,
floor?
right, that's if I'm building on the second floor.
Yeah.
So it costs me at least 2 stones.
Mm-hmm.
I can't build them. What?
You can. There's one spot to build on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may do that.
Well, did you pick 2 stone for the first one?
I paid 1 stone for the first one.
So you'd still have to pay 2 stone and 1 wood.
Yes, for the
Okay.
second one. If I
If,
want, which
if,
I
he
have right
did,
there.
if he did it on the second level.
Do those get replaced instantly?
No,
They can replace after his turn.
after my turn. Yeah. So I place this here. I get 3 more. Well, 4. Oh my god. 6 victory points. 3 for matching and 3 for building on the second level.
Right. You should
Yeah.
just do them separately. So give yourself the 6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then
And
you
then
move up on the red,
track
once.
once.
And you move up here.
Right. Give him the red track as well.
which gives me another victory point.
There you go.
And your guide moves up 1. Becomes a 3 instead of a 2.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do the bonus die. And you just want to not give yourself 1 and then just give the bonus and then make the bonus die. You know, that's worth 2 dice, right? In that spot. Right. You could just give it to the air and then it wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that's a good way to go.
Got it. Got it. All right.
Got
And
it.
I'm spent. That was exhausting.
Not the first time.
That was exhausting.
That was a lot of work, Joe.
That was a lot of stuff going on, and I spent that wood and stone.
It's about time.
My word.
I'll do more on my turn.
Constructing a pylon.
Kind of do the same thing Joe did.
Yeah, you have a ton of resources, Josh. Spend those bad boys.
Yep. So I'm gonna go there.
Paul agrees that this game does
I'm
lack
gonna
sacrifices.
Build this one first, so I'll get 3 victory points for placing it, and a 4th for this. So that cost me 1 stone.
Well, I know more about World War II
4.
history, the War of 1812, and the Revolutionary War, but history is a very interesting thing to study because it's all about patterns.
Yep.
The sacrifices expansion? That'd be, I mean... Eh. True. Don't give them everything in the base game, Paul said. Keep them coming back for more,
That's
right?
right.
Just give them a taste.
Yeah, but the sacrifices expansion makes it a dexterity game.
Like throw burrito or
I'm
whatever it's
gonna-
called right
I'm gonna
now.
build this one.
I'm tempted to get the $85 version of that game. So tempted. What? Because it comes with goggles and giant inflatable burritos that you throw at each other. And waterproof cards.
Why would they need to be waterproof?
Because then you can play outside in the pool. Or in the rain. Or at a bar and not be worried about spilling drinks on your card game. As you're throwing burritos at people.
I'm trying to match this with more than 2 points, but I can't.
I wonder how much money the game's made already.
At least
A lot.
It launched on Kickstarter today.
I'm gonna go here. And I'll gain 2. Plus 3. So that'll give me 5.
It's almost $600,000 already. That's insane.
I'll roll twice here.
Just pay your resources.
Yep, already did. Actually.
These aren't good.
Is that it?
And I get to go up on the return point. Yeah, that's my turn. For now.
Thank you, Steve.
Move the white marker up one.
Thank you, Steve.
You.
I go ahead and move
Are you unlocking? Or are you just passing?
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't have another
Oh,
option.
you don't have to drink account.
Yep.
That's it.
All right.
This is why we can't place things.
Oh, and this is supposed to have to
Mm-hmm.
I want to stay.
Mm-hmm. Beep boop. Beep boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop.
I guess while we're waiting, I can install this on
Install what?
to score it later.
Oh. Paul, throw burrito looks like fun, man. Sorry I made you look at it. There is a $20 version though, so it's a cheap buy.
Go there.
But you know you want the $85 version with giant blow up burritos. I'm getting the $35 version because it comes with 2 copies of the game, including one completely Kickstarter exclusive copy. They will never print again. And then you get 4 burritos. Which is why would you want more burritos to
Can
throw?
you play with more with real burritos instead?
I mean, I would probably want you to throw your burrito at me then, if that was the case. Yes! Thank you.
Actually,
I think that'd be a good idea. Probably get cheap burritos.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
You have to get the deluxe version though, so we have goggles.
Yeah, then you need goggles and wristbands and headbands. That's what comes with the deluxe version as well.
What does that do? Keep the burrito off your hands?
Well, no, it's so you can be more sporty. You're not ready to run if you don't have wristbands and headbands on that.
we go there. Cost
Whoa!
me 2.
Too, so.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the first thing at Kickstarter? Yeah, I know, it's huge. They're making tons of money.
Who's it made by?
People make exploding kits of the oatmeal.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be the next biggest thing then. Because
It was-
Exploding Kitten still holds the #1 spot for the most Kickstarted.
It's already almost 10,000 backers on the first
For
day.
the most kickstarted what?
The most backers.
Kickstarter or
Not the most money. It was the most money when it was on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
What?
I know.
Exploding Kittens?
Yeah,
Yeah. It was at one time.
but not anymore.
It has the most.
KDM beat it.
Yeah, it
in
has the
its
most
last campaign.
kickers, I think.
The most.
I
yeah,
get
backers.
5 points, Joe.
Yes, sir. Blue.
What did you end
Yeah.
up doing?
I built this piece onto that spot, which puts me up there.
Also,
which
you can
puts me
match
up there.
2.
Match 3 technically. That's why I got. I think.
If you match 3, you would have got.
Oh
6
yeah,
points.
6 points. Yep, I should have one. Okay. Yep, and I moved up on there, and then did that there, and that's.
See,
all
while you're
of that.
standing, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you move my 2? Yep, to the 1 track. So just 2 spots. Yep.
To there?
I'm going to collect cacao. You can do that there, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
you
do that.
can
in
There's
this
harvest.
spot.
3 unique colors there, so I would get 4 cacao
Yep.
plus 1
Mhm.
for landing on 1 for my
Mhm.
ability, right?
If that's what you're looking
That's
at.
yeah. When I land on or pass 1.
Does it say you have to take the action? Yours might be even if you land on it.
Yeah, I think it was just if you pass go.
Okay. You might be right.
Do not pass go. Each time you move a worker
Yes.
onto or past the palace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because some of them you have to actually take
Yeah,
the
I know,
action.
yeah, like
I'm
all
just
the other
making
ones
sure.
you do.
Let's pick
Yeah.
out of land of space that only has my color.
Yes,
You have to pay 1 cacao. Yeah.
1. Yes, if you want to take the main action. If you just want to harvest, then it doesn't matter.
There.
Okay? So it'll cost you. If you're going to take the action, it'll cost you 1 cacao.
I got it.
Just making sure.
I get 2 stone, and then I get a victory point and a cacao because it's number 3. Okay. Good with that one, too.
sucks. None of those give us up the tracks.
What?
Those things there.
Yeah. Those are on the bottom.
Womp, 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 wah, 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 wah.
No, cacao really, right?
Right.
Okay. Let's see what house. 1 point. I'm so good.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. So
Need to figure out what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Usually. Just have diarrhea. That sounded juicy.
Juicy toots. That helps.
Can you calm down, Josh?
I'm gonna go here. Cost me one of those. And I'll spend 2 to put one house on there. And it.
1, 2, 3. 1 gold. This. That's it, right?
Did you
Ew, I
did you do the main thing?
There we go. Thanks, Steve.
Yep.
So, Paul, when are you playing with the guys again? Whenever they invite me again. Aw, sorry, Paul. It's never happening again. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Josh requested.
Speaking of escalating quickly,
Josh requested I tell you that it's never happening again.
and he said specifically on a live stream, and
Yeah,
he's a heartless
yeah.
bastard. I
He
don't
said,
know.
make sure Paul feels horrible about it. That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
See, Josh is really. He's the mean, silent type.
That's true.
It's the way I felt about him for a long time.
Oh, boy.
That's true. Oh, I don't know what to do, guys.
What's in the sky? You need to take your turn. I'll look at this.
We go 1, 2.
It's an eagle with a snake in its claws. You see that? That's definitely what it is, right?
It's a guy paragliding.
That's what I thought at first.
Yep.
The Aztecs were well known for paragliding.
Yeah.
They were actually. Look it up. That's Red Lake.
Red Leg. Were the Aztecs well known for paragliding with snakes in their claws?
But I paid 2 gold.
Were they actually birds?
And,
Okay. All right. Look at you.
So cool.
Move the round marker.
Move the round marker.
You're up, Matt.
Wow, so much love, he said. That's the only way Josh knows how to show love, so.
I don't know how to show off, actually.
By hating.
That's true.
Can you use gold for anything else? Oh, yeah, building these.
Yeah.
The top one is the easiest one.
Man, 4.
You do a lot of harvesting, man.
He loves cocoa. He loves his cocoa wheats, that Matt.
It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Can you take my, will you put that under the green into the lock spot?
Sure.
I'm going to pay the one
Is that
cacao.
a 1 or did you just change it to a 1?
It was
Here's
a
a
1.
one.
Okay.
And I'm going to take
Yeah,
that.
pay one for it.
Yep, I got that. And then I'm also going to do, and I paid the cocoa so I can
Go up a track.
do, I can pick whichever track, right?
Yeah, one of the 3. Right? Josh.
Your turn.
Oh, was waiting for Steve to be done, man. Dang, man.
Green, blue, or red?
So since Steve's locked, that
What is?
Doesn't count.
Does this one just let me jump to any one?
On your turn, instead of doing the move action, you can move your die to any number.
No, I'll do that. That's my little goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take 5 and dump 1.
Well, they essentially put it face down when you use
When
it.
you use it, yeah. When you use it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pay 3 gold
Mm-hmm.
and buy this.
So you take a cow.
No, just one, right?
Yeah.
Buy this. Put it there. That gives me 2 victory points and up the blue track, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up your blue track.
And you get 3 victory points.
Oh, for building it?
Mm-hmm.
Bonus. Do I go up any of the building tracks for building it? Yeah, I go up that one
Yeah.
for decorating the pyramid, right?
And then I need a new one of those
For what?
for over here because
Oh.
I do go up the pyramid track, right? For decorating as well.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we need a new one of these.
It comes off the top of that big
Okay.
stack there on the thing.
I was like, it's not one of these. It's one of those.
Oh my.
Don't have the right thing to buy what you want?
No, I do. There's a lot of good choices here,
Is there? Oh, that is a good one.
right?
One cacao for 3.
I'm doing that right now, yeah. 1 cacao for 3 resources. Where's this go? Back over there. Thank you, Steve.
I'm assuming this is here.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'll upgrade him for you.
Thank you. There's 2 resources. I get 1 more. I guess.
Come on, try so you can go build it.
I'm gonna build you first.
You all set?
Yeah, I think so. I'm good.
Sure.
Josh?
Yeah.
You know, 1, 2, pay 2 cacao. And since it's a number 4, I gain a cacao and a victory point.
It's technically a number 5.
Number 4, whatever.
Yeah.
2, 3, or 4. And then I don't know why I said 5. I said 5 because my thing is 5.
Oh.
I gained 2 gold.
Red Leg did find some answers for us here.
About.
Well, first place said, "Wow, banned from the table. It's okay. You're always welcome at mine, Paul." So,
I'm going to ascend this character. So
Yep.
this goes 1.
Paul said, "Thank you, Red Leg." That's how Paul talks.
Goes back to the 1 and goes back to the
That's how Paul talks.
Red Leg then said,
And I
"It's
gain
one of the
this
symbols
one.
of the gods. The eagle with the
Yeah.
the snake in his claws.
So you said I'll flip it when I want to use it.
You're right.
It has played a big part, so much so that it is on Mexico's flag."
And then which ascendants thing?
Yeah.
Are you just internally reading? You're processing data.
I am, yeah. I was reading. No, Red Leg asked Paul how good he is at games. Paul said depends on the game, and then Red Leg asked if he's ever played a game called Hands and Feet.
Is that a real game or is this something inappropriate?
This is about to take a real dark turn.
Yes.
Yes, to both.
Exactly.
What's Hands and Feet, Red Leg?
It's an ancient Mayan game.
Oh my.
Where you cut off your hands and feet and then feed them to somebody.
Mm.
Wait, what?
I think I'm just gonna take the.
Yeah.
No.
Cacao.
Cacao. Tookie tookie.
I don't know. That Musamore is fairly strong, but
Yeah, I'll move the character anywhere.
I like Paul says he hasn't played it. Is it a trick-taking game? I guess
that's
it's
a lot of cards.
That's a good.
That's
That's
a
a good
lot of
assumption for a
cards.
card game, right?
Yeah, you thought Pinochle had a lot of cards. Forget that.
I don't know what I want. I think I'm just gonna take the 5 victory points.
Yeah, that's what
Take
you're
me
gonna
up
do.
to 50.
Get out of here.
All right.
And it moves one more.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make it.
And did you moved one for sending as well,
Yeah, I
right?
did.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm so far behind, it does not even matter.
You love Euros. This is from the same maker that made Zolkin.
Yeah.
He's one of the creators of Zolkin.
It's a Cajun game we play in my family. Ooh. Yes and no, we need to get together and I'll send you the rules. Bradley, you going to like Origins or Gen Con or anything this year? Or DTV Con?
So the 2 stone.
It's my only option. I can match 3 with that one. I can match 3 with that one. 3 with that one. 3 with that one.
Choose your fate. Gain your victory point.
Is that 4?
Yep, 4 victory points.
Boom.
And your guy flips up if you didn't already flip him up. Your 4 becomes a 5 or whatever.
Did you? I don't know the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of black and whites in there.
That sucks. That sucks. Josh, I'm a robot.
Okay.
I have a robot face.
Okay.
This is my robot voice.
This is my robot boy. Yeah, Euchre is the big game up here.
Yeah, for sure. Euchre.
Yeah.
Hearts is okay.
I played a lot
never
of
played
spades at one point.
I play a lot of hearts.
I played Pinochle, I used to a lot.
Hearts is kind of like Euchre-ish, except like the queen is worth points and every heart is worth points, and you don't want points.
It's the opposite of spades if you ever played
Yeah.
spades. It's literally, it really is.
Wow.
Because in spades you want tricks, and you want to take as many.
Well,
in
you can-
hearts you only want tricks if you're
No.
gonna shoot the moon, really.
Well, you could
Shoot
take
the
you could take
moon.
tricks also if you play with a -10 jack of diamonds.
Right, use this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I don't do.
And then
Yeah,
if you
various.
take the queen of spades and all the hearts, it's shooting the moon, and everybody else gets 26 points and you get 0.
He says, no, I'm getting ready for a deployment to the Middle East this year.
Oh, that's
My
exciting.
country needs me to do my part.
What branch of service are you in? I'm going to say Army. I think we've had this discussion before.
1,
What's it, too?
2, 3,
You should get a counting.
and
He says a schmexy counter.
1 there. And
At
that's
least
a
it's
4,
not really wartime.
so that'll get me 2 stone.
Yeah.
Plus, because I'm, it's the number 3, get one of those and another cacao, so that gets me back up to 5. And this goes up to a 5. Joe!
I'm not ready.
Mm-hmm.
You were not prepared.
You are not prepared!
Mm-hmm. Alright. I think I have an idea.
Do you?
Sure.
Sounds scared to me.
Okay, well, first off, Joe, you need to know which pawn you're moving.
That one.
Okay. good
Cost me
start.
2 cacao.
Okay.
Alright. And I can build up to 3 times if I'd like.
Yeah.
Balls. Alright. So the first one I'm going to build.
So I think you would only get to upgrade if you actually did build all 3. Like, I'll do a double upgrade.
I would assume. But
Because it says
Because it
all
benefits
3.
me. No, it doesn't. It counts that way. Alright, so I'll build this one. I
You would
believe,
say the same
first.
thing to me, I'm sure.
So I paid the full price for this.
What did you pay? 2 stone?
2 stone and a wood.
Are these all the...
Which gives me 7 points.
Where did you place?
Right here. It matches all 4.
Nice.
That's 48 for 7 points. That
Do you get a
triggers,
bonus for the 8?
Nope. For what?
For being on the number 8.
triggers that as
Oh,
well.
Well, yes.
Then I'll go up here too. Which track do I want to go up?
The 2 resource track.
Oh, this one, right? I guess I can look at it first, though, can I? I keep forgetting that. Nope.
Question.
Can I ascend a die that is locked? Can you do so?
I don't think so. I'm not sure on that.
I would say no.
I think the locked die are locked.
Yep.
Like
I
they
don't,
can't
I don't
be
think you can be
manipulated.
affected.
But you have to look at the book. To be
The
sure.
lock dice are lock dice.
I was just saying, most of the things
Spend
patents, if they were-
two stone to build this one. That matches 3. So 4 more victory points for building that.
Mm-hmm.
Here again. And then I have 2 more stone.
Let's build on the ground level again.
I can build up top because I never spent the wood. Or my 1 free resource.
Oh, nice.
Where should this go? Where does she go? There's a dragon. Oh my god. This is stupid. There's too many places. No. Yeah.
You had like 6 wood or 6 stone.
I did. I got 2 more from moving up the track. Remember?
Great track.
Ooh, dang, Matt. Good one. I think I can't get more than 2, so.
Seems appropriate.
I'm not gonna help you.
Forbid. Josh, help me.
Never.
There's 2. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything more than 2.
You cheater.
So
that
that'd be
one
5.
I get 5 more victory points, yes. And I go up 1 more time.
Damn. And you
Yep.
can upgrade those both.
Yes.
Or 1 twice. Very nice.
Toki.
Your
Yep.
turn.
When you harvest, your guy doesn't upgrade when you harvest. Never mind.
Correct.
That's right.
We go there.
What does that cost over there to do those actions? I can't
3
see.
gold
3 gold.
if you have 1 die, 2 gold if you have 2 dice, 1 gold if you have 3 dice.
Gain this one. This matches both of them. So I'm going to get 5 victory points for that.
Yes.
And I can move up on the red and the blue. So move up on the red, which gives me 2 victory points. And 1 on the blue, which gives me a resource of my choice.
And that gets your place.
You can cover the
And
decorations,
I
right?
gain another 4 victory
No.
points.
No,
For
they,
that.
they build up the pyramid.
I gain another 4 victory
Yep.
points for that one.
And your guy flips. Your
Yes.
one becomes.
I was like, where were you?
You guys going to play?
And the round marker moves up.
You're right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. But no, you're not
And it's
down there.
not
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Josh was just wondering what branch you're in because he was. You deployed to Afghanistan with
Army,
the
National
army.
Guard.
Okay.
I was in the Navy.
Yes, he was in the Navy. Was supposed to deploy with the Marines as a corpsman. Instead, deploy with the army.
Because too
As a
many
corpsman.
Army medics were dying.
Oof.
Did you upgrade your guy?
I did.
Yep.
It was the number 1.
Paul says, "You guys going to play Hate Live?" I don't. Oh yeah, I don't think you're being down there. We don't either. Sometimes people hear that stuff or that I'm deploying and get all sad and mopey.
Hear about what?
Him deploying and get all sad and mopey.
Well, I mean, you know, if you joined, you understood.
Yep.
I hope you understood that was a potential.
So they build up this way?
Right.
Yes,
Whatever the
sir.
arrow is pointing.
Okay.
Yes.
Did it cover the red one?
Did you pay your 3 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 1 cacao.
Yes.
So that gets you 1 victory point plus this, so 3. So
4 victory
points.
for
Can you
Gryffindor.
check this?
25.
And then you get to move up on the red track ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the one you
And
wanted?
that costs you 1 cacao to get that.
I thought it was 1 cacao to use it.
No.
No, that's to get it.
Did you move it to can you move to a 4, please?
Hmm.
$48 left to back. Hall of the Mountain King.
Oh.
I put a reminder on it because I was looking at it.
Yeah. I'm really excited for that.
I'm back in the Into the Dead right now, but I think I'm going to drop. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's too many red flags for me.
Yeah. Didn't they have like a non-solo version or a
They have a
non-co-op
solo version. It's not co-op by default,
Yeah.
and they have a solo version. But to get the solo version, you have to pay $150 for the game and the expansion.
All right, I'm going to go there.
So
It'll cost me 2. I get 3 stone and 2 victory points, please.
By 2
Blue?
victory points.
So on this, and
You get 3 victory points because it's number 3.
right. I was just doing each part, so I didn't forget something.
And a cacao.
And then I get to flip one up. So I'm going to flip that one.
Yeah.
guess. Can you move my 5 up to the wood? I'll pay a cacao. I'll get 2 wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll send.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take 5 cacao. Go up there again. Don't I?
And the white marker moves
Already
up.
did it.
Okay, just double checking.
Ascended. Pay more to play by yourself. Nice. Yeah, I asked about a co-op version. I said if you can play it solo, can you play it co-op then? But they never replied to that. So Red Lake says, "It is what it is. I'm glad there's a fellow brother in the ranks here. Plus, I'm okay with it. Also, go Army."
Nice.
That was enthusiastic.
Yeah, that's all I have.
He's an old curmudgeon now.
So does this add a die? Is that what we read?
Yeah, you get one. It's as if you take the action as if it was 1 extra die on any
Gotcha.
one of those spaces.
But you have to build all 3
That's fine.
to upgrade twice.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That
2
makes-
cacao?
Yep. Just spent
Okay.
it. I'm gonna use this.
Alright. So you have 3 dice there.
Yep, 3 dice there. So I'm gonna build this one first. This is gonna be my 2.
Okay.
That'll give me 5 victory points.
Nice. What color are you? Oh, you're right there. Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna look at the rest of these to figure out where I want to build these other 2. I guess I should look at this one. This one's. So get 2 there. Get 3 there. I guess I'll put them here. Okay. 3 victory points. Plus 3. That's at 2nd level.
So 6 victory points.
So 3 and 3 is 6. So that brings me up to 72. And I connected the red one, so I get to move up on the red track. Gives me another 2 victory points. And that's the last one. I really wish I would have built it here instead. Oops and loops.
What are the ascension bonuses again? Like I see the symbols, but
5 cacao, 5 victory points. You can move up on 2 separate tracks or 2
For 3.
2 of the same for 3 cacao. 2 cacao and unlock your 4th die. Move up 1 on any other track for free. Not cacao in it. And you move up 1 on there because one of your guys has died. Joe, where do I want this one?
Wait for it.
Nowhere.
Up your butt.
Suck a butt. I want to put it right here because that gets me 3.
Sure. 6.
And I'll use my free 1 resource.
Yep.
And that's 3 plus another 3, which is 6. So bring me up to 80.
Don't forget to move your die up 3 there.
1, 2, 3. And he can upgrade to a 4 now.
Nice. Noise.
And round marker.
And
Matt.
And scene.
I'll go there. I'll pay a cacao.
Turkey.
That gets me 2 wood. Use that to a 5. I think that's it there. I'll pay a cacao. I'll use this.
you paid a cacao to.
Yeah, you just had to pay it when you bought it. You don't have to pay to use it.
I'll use this. And then send that one and this one.
Nice.
Okay.
So they both become 1s.
So that means you move up twice on the track of dead.
Okay.
And
You
I
get
moved
2.
this twice already.
And then I'll just advance twice on this. So it's 6 points.
Okay.
That's everything.
You advance twice on there for 6.
Versus taking 10,
Fair enough.
or the other
I'm
die.
guessing you get there's some end game scoring.
Well, there
something
is,
up
but
there,
it's
I'm sure.
there is. I mean, it shows there.
3 victory points for every.
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm not talking over on those tracks.
Well, this track, there's 3 victory points for how far you're up on
Oh,
the dead, and then if you make it all the way to the top, it's 7 victory points.
I mean, there's no way I'm going to catch up, Joe.
I don't know what this one is. I think that's for every
workers?
every worker you have. I'm not sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna go there, which will cost me 1.
Joe, you want to find that in here?
sorry, my
And
turn's next. Then
then
I start
I get
thinking.
3 of
Because you don't
these and 2
I
of
don't.
these.
Oh,
and then I get an
Joe.
extra 1 because of the thing. And I
When
get,
we did this, we were supposed to move up on this track also.
I get 1 more point.
And you
I-
did too.
When I
Yeah.
did that, I
Yeah.
don't think I moved up on the track.
I think you did.
I don't know if you did, but I
I
know
did.
that he. I don't think he did, but I know
don't
that
think
Joe
I
did.
Okay.
And will you give me 1 victory point?
Because
Joe?
we've done the same action. So we would be tied.
And then
Oh, okay.
I'd be up 1 more then, because I built a block and a decoration.
I'm gonna ascend that guy.
Yeah, decorations count.
Yeah.
So what were we looking for? I already forgot.
The green. What does it do when you make it to that spot?
Ascend that
Doesn't tell
guy.
me.
And I will do. It's 3.
Top one step to claim the reward shown on the step. You still qualify the main condition. Thanks. What is it? I don't know what that one is.
It's 4 victory points for every 1, 2,
So
or
at
3.
that time.
Maybe when you hit it, 9 victory points for every 4 or 5.
So you wouldn't want to hit it till you had a bunch of 4 or 5s.
No, you may only advance onto the topmost step of the temple if no other players have a marker there.
Which is just the victory points.
All right, I'm gonna spend 3 to move up 2 times.
What are you doing?
I ascended a guy, so I'm gonna move. You spend 3 cacao to move up two spots. So I'm
did
gonna-
you move this already?
I have not yet.
So you ascended?
Yep. So I'm going to do this one to gain 2. Let me see. Do I want to just do that anyways? Can I be up there?
So we're gonna have 1 around for
Yeah,
this round.
I'll go there for
We
2.
do still?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's
What did you do for your other one? Just moved up again there
Yep.
to get 4 cacao.
Yeah, so a total of 4 cacao for going up those 2 spaces.
Yeah. I mean, you're going for masks, so it makes sense.
Right.
I'm surprised you haven't been trying to buy masks. You already own
That one's.
one?
I have that one, and the other one that I don't have is over here, and I haven't been able to get a guy back around to it.
My turn.
Otherwise, I would have.
1, 2, 3. So I have to pay cacao to go
Oh,
here, right?
I need to
No.
send on
If I
the.
lock him, I don't?
I need to send on the stairway thing, the dead track one. Yeah, blue. Yep, I should have gone up one there.
Do I need to pay 1 cacao to go there?
No.
If I'm going to lock
You
him
gotta
down?
use both.
1 cacao because this doesn't count. This is a different section of the
Oh,
board.
okay. Yeah, I want to do both.
Right, when you're doing the locking thing, it's the same as if you're doing the harvest. It doesn't cost you actually.
And that costs a wood and a cacao to buy that.
What's one of these?
And a cacao to do
Yep.
both.
So I spent 2 cacao, a wood. I got the mask. I go up 1 on the blue track, which gives me 2 resources. What 2 resources do I want? Me either, Josh. Gold.
Let's go.
And a 1, 2.
Want to go one?
Gold.
Are you supposed to spend 2 cacao?
Oh, you're right.
Bam!
Not
You can still go there if you want. You just collect the cacao.
No, if I'm going to do that, I'll go here and collect cacao.
It's 5.
Yeah, I'll gain 5.
And
The plan
that's-
was to go there and then there.
And that's the end of the round, which means we go on to our score.
Nope, 1 more.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I thought it was. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's
Yep.
1 more. So Matt, yep, I remember because there's a thing on Rado's thing that like says no, he didn't do that right. It should be moving around.
Yep.
Red Lake says, "Hey Paul, can we get a replay? I think someone is cheating." Paul said, "I have no doubt someone is."
If the
Fair
disc
enough.
reaches dark disc on the last player's turn, play 1 more full round. And then proceed to scoring.
My go.
Where did you go, Matt, though?
Here, but
Yeah, where did you end up going?
You have to watch the video.
Okay, screen. Go away for another month, please. Want to play that way?
Yeah.
Throat punch you. Right to the soul.
One, 2, 3. 1 cacao to go there, and I get 1 victory point. If you give me a victory point, please. And turn me. Yep, that's me. And turn me to a 2.
Did you gain your cacao?
No, I didn't get that far. And I actually get another victory point for that. Then.
Ooh, second.
I wonder if these are for like when you make it to 100 points.
Very possible.
Maybe you put it up there.
That would make sense.
Oh, sure.
I think it's for the one player who talks about like a single player variant in here, and it's called like Teotihuacan.
Excuse what?
Teotihuacan.
Can we get 3 building tiles on
Yeah.
this, please, Josh?
Get out. Get out of here.
No.
They've done shuffle.
Josh shuffles for no man. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Go there so you can move up ahead of me, Joe. It's 4.
No, I'm going to.
It's 4 victory points.
I think. But I'll lose.
Are you going to lose victory points then because you're not going to have enough food to feed your people?
That's a great try.
Oh, yeah, from
Which is enough to feed my people.
there. Is it?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. By 4 people.
But remember, you're going to upgrade your person.
One of them. To a 3. It's
I was
very
like,
important.
just making sure.
So it cost me 3 cacao to go here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to build on the second level, which cost me...
Hey, Joe, do you have the resource to get this stuff?
Yep, I have a goal.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Just making sure you're good,
I'm
sir.
going to build this y'all like that, and that's
So,
7 points.
Yep.
It's on the second level.
Yep.
64.
Yep. I'll move you there.
One there.
Yep.
Right. Then I will get... I already did that. I get to move up a track once. Well, I get to move up the red track from doing that, which gives me 2 more victory points. Because it matches the red symbol. Nope, red track.
No.
Everything.
And then I get to move up a track of my choice, which I'm going to do green, and pay the gold, and get the 4 cacao.
There you go. There you go, Joe.
Woo!
Well, I still don't know what I want to do this time.
Alright. I've only had to harvest once so far this game.
Nice.
That's the key. Never harvest.
Maybe. Depends.
I think. I don't know. I mean, look at Josh's, though. He's at 80 points already.
Yeah.
Huh!
And you're not far behind me.
Paul, can you please find where Josh has cheated, please?
Yeah. Lots of places.
Was he supposed to actually be at 50 points?
Yeah.
Oh, we need another building tile.
Go there.
Wow, there's not many colors. I thought there'd be way more colors on that.
No, because there's supposed to be so many other. I mean, again, if you're putting the decorations on, you're going to move up those tracks a lot faster
Yeah.
than certain other things. So.
Decorate. Time to decorate.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I don't know what to do with my turn, Jay.
Pass. Just get some cacao, dog. Oh, I was supposed to upgrade a tile. It's die. Can you make... No, no.
Are you sure, Joe?
I'm positive. Thank you.
Go there or there. Look here. Not really helpful. Why not? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that. You gain 2 gold.
Yeah.
Since it's a number 4, I'll gain that. You need a victory.
Here comes number 5.
If I
Cool.
And
Okay.
that's the end of the round.
Right.
So, back to draining each eclipse. Resolve the steps below. Find the lowest visible number on the building row of the main board. Each player scores that many victory points for each step they have moved on the Avenue of the Dead. So it is a 3.
Yep.
So
So,
Steve's 5 up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Yep.
he gets 15 points.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's 54, 59. Josh and I get 12 points. Or no,
No.
Josh and Matt get... Joe and Matt get 12 points.
yep. So you go up to 78. Right, Joe?
Yes.
I
And
get, I get 9.
Matt gets 12 points. He goes up
90.
to 43.
That moved me. The player or players further side on the pyramid track gain 4. So that's Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each player scores points for each step they have moved up on the pyramid track. 3 victory points for each during the second eclipse.
Wow.
So Joe, you moved up 7.
That's
21.
21 points.
So that's 103.
Yep.
And
Josh
then
moved up 6, so
I
he's
moved
18
up 6.
points.
So we'll go to yep, you want to put
Sure.
black up there, so no.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
And then
Don't forget Steven.
Yep, Steve and Matt. So Steve moves 3.
No, Matt moves 6, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Fight.
We'll reset to 0. Okay. Each player organizes their masks
Mm-hmm.
and makes scores. 1, 3, 6,
So 2, so I get
3
3.
victory points.
Can you
I'm blue.
move me 3 as well?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Each player must now pay a salary of 1 cacao per worker. So mine is going to cost me. It's 1 cacao.
And that includes the
3,
ones that are
4,
locked,
5.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
5 cacao for me. Ouch. Then in the second episode, we move this here and there.
Boom.
John, why do you gotta be catching up to me?
Your turn, Matt.
Dog. I don't know. I like rondelles.
Thought I was doing good.
Dude, it's the second round. You have 108 points.
That added a lot for you. Well, I wouldn't
6
say
points?
That.
That added barely
No.
anything for me.
Yeah, that wasn't that
That was 6 points that I didn't get.
Paul says, looks like I'll be teaching games for another month.
No.
You get a free game again? Oh, because you want this game?
Red Lake says, with Josh, you may need to plan for 2.
I was dumb last round. I should have done a different play.
Oh, I've just given up entirely on things, so
Matt is seasons level frustrated.
Oh, man, that's frustrated.
I'm not frustrated. I've just been studying for exams constantly for the past month.
So I've been studying for this game for the last month?
Yes.
No, just a lot on my mind.
No excuses, man.
That's fine. I'll take last place fair and square. No problem. Someone's got to do it.
It might be Steven.
It's not Steven.
You're not far behind him.
Yeah, I am.
Not really.
And I'm gonna have to harvest because I don't know what else I can do.
Yeah, Red Leg. Paul got this sweet deal where he teaches games 1 time a week, and they give him a $75 store credit each month.
So literally, what if the month only has 3 weeks in it? Is that even possible?
No.
Alright.
It's not possible to have
Does
a
the month
of-
have 3 weeks?
Is that even possible?
Wow!
It's not
Do you-
possible!
do you
Stop!
not-
The
do you
minimum
not-
amount of days in a
Never
month is
mind,
28.
Josh.
Yeah, yeah.
Never mind, Josh.
That's 4 weeks. Remember.
I was like, there's no month with only 21 days.
No,
Damn it.
there's not. Sorry, Josh.
So minimum of 4, sometimes 5.
Yeah.
I guess that's not bad. How many hours does he have to teach?
35. No, he goes 1 night a week. And I think it's like 3 to 4 hours.
He did, like
One night per week, not one,
Okay.
not every night.
Gotcha. I was like,
1 night
damn.
per week for 4 weeks at least, and he gets a $75
And
store
it's a
credit.
minimum of 3 hours per that
And then
night.
he's teaching and playing board games.
Hmm.
I think he just comes and he teaches a game. I think the first one was like Ticket to Ride that he did.
Dude, choose some easy games.
Or
Right.
ones that you want to play and have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. If there's a bunch of newbies, I'm not going to be trying to teach them Scythe or
1
anything.
cacao.
That's
I'm
relatively
gonna get
Great.
2.
That's really
Not
good.
to somebody
Those,
brand
plus I
new
get
to gaming.
cacao, plus I get 1 there.
That might be a little much.
And then
Do something like Splendor or Potion Explosion or Dr. Eureka,
Actually,
which would be
no.
terrible for 3 hours.
no, I'm gonna ascend. So I ascend with that.
How did you ascend?
He was a 5, and I got to go up 1.
What would you like,
Okay.
Steve?
So I'm going to take
Mask for 2 resources.
The mask I'm going to take, which cost me that.
Such to a wool.
Yep, wood, and then
Steve were made of wool.
Why do you give him all the easy ones?
and then I'm going to move up on this track right here.
15 victory points, you hit that one spot
Well, one spot.
on the blue track. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I guess it's more beneficial to hit that green track, though.
And
I
I'm
didn't
going to
realize
get
that's
this, which
so
will
many
cost me
victory
1
points.
and 1.
What?
The green, top level.
Yeah.
Up to 9 per die?
Yeah. Times 4.
And
That's 36 victory points if you
If
make
you
it at
plan
the
it
right
right.
time, yeah.
go ahead, Joe.
Thank you very much, Steve.
I mean,
Oh,
we don't have many rounds left, though.
Oh God, Steve.
Steve,
I'm
no!
on the floor.
Alright, he becomes a 4, but he was a 3, so I'll get Ivan Stone. Yep.
I'm gonna go there also.
Oh, pay that cacao, sucker!
Big account. What is it? 2 stone?
What? More?
2,000.
Yeah, you
stone.
get 2 stone because you're 4.
Then I gain a cacao and a victory point.
And you
It's going to become a 5.
and the brown marker moves up.
Yep, sorry, my
Oh, excuse me.
Or Century Spice Road.
yeah,
That's
so
cool,
just by
Paul.
far.
Raising the next generation of tabletop gamers. I'm going to be doing some more Gateway games next month. Probably Space Base and Reef.
Reef would be a good one, too.
Nobody wanted to come learn Ticket to Ride? Yeah.
Hey, but you just sit there for 3 hours and it
Did
counts.
it still count? Yeah, that's a good question. If it counted, just teach games nobody wants to play.
So I was thinking during our intro, instead of doing
I wish it
this
wasn't
view,
Mondays, Paul, because I could do it.
Have you tried
different
that
days.
app yet?
Thursdays
So
or
singing,
Wednesdays or
once you
Thursdays
get that
would
app
be better
working,
than-
do like us full screen, and then you just hit the next button to go back to us minus. When we do like the intro of "Hey, I'm Josh, I'm Joe, we're playing blah blah blah."
Right.
today."
Yeah, like
I could
many
just-
I
of
could
the
just do that. Like
Yeah.
set up another one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But then you use your phone to control all that instead of
Oh.
having to reach over to the computer.
I mean,
I realize it's just
You
there.
know
but,
what?
But in the future,
You know what?
what I
That's
mean.
totally understandable.
You can edit all sorts of stuff.
okay,
on there.
yeah.
It's still your turn, Joe.
What? You already
No,
win?
I-
That's my turn.
I was I thought I went a long time
Yeah, I
ago.
went and.
1, 2, 3.
But you know what I mean? That might look a nicer for like an intro of our names.
Yeah.
No, that was enough.
I was just thinking of ways to kind of make us look, because when we do our intro, it's like, "Hi, I'm Josh." We're real tiny down there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Paul said it did count, even though no one showed up.
Sweet.
Noise. They're also doing a thing where if you run an RPG campaign, they'll give you $75 towards
A book.
or they'll give you a free book, a free RPG book every month that you run a campaign. I don't know if it's D&D or Pathfinder, but
3 hours seems. I guess that's enough.
that's like 4 hours. But
Yeah.
that would be fun if I had more time.
You would have to have the
no
same
life.
group, or you would end up just recreating
Yeah,
the same thing.
I mean,
over.
Yeah,
There's
well, you
ways
can
you
do
could
you can
do
do
it,
one
right?
shots and stuff. If you have any experience, you can do one shots and you could actually make them work really well.
Just like we did at Grand Con. We did the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
shot
that's
for,
true.
and it was like 4 hours.
Yeah, I got you.
I like how they do the Starfinder Society to where you can level up your character and then do
Yeah.
different one-shot campaigns.
I think you can bring in a higher level character and just do the higher level campaigns.
I think you have to level it up with Starfinder Society.
Yeah.
I think it has
Okay.
to be in that society.
I think I still have that paper. So
yeah,
if
I saved up mine.
well, no, we have like a special craft or something
Oh,
if we do it again
right.
because we get an award.
That's right. I forgot about
Did
that.
you move my victory point, or did I?
God, we
You
were
did.
so tired that
You
morning.
gave yourself a victory point the last time that you
Maybe.
did. Yeah.
It
I
was
watched you reach over and grab it.
We got like 3 hours of sleep, maybe.
not even, man.
It was like 2 at that.
We had to be there at 8, and we didn't get back to a room till like 5:30.
Easily 5:30.
And we had to
6 o'clock.
We had to walk.
And
to
you
the-
guys didn't go to bed right away
I'm
either.
going there.
Harvest.
Yeah,
I'm shocked I woke up.
which will be
I
5.
am too. I woke up, I showered, and got ready, and I was like, I'm gonna lay back down
Go
and
ahead,
just
Joe.
hope Matt doesn't wake up. And then Matt woke up, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm up. Let's do this.
I was excited.
Harvest. That's
5.
5 plus 1 more, because I land on go.
Yep.
Go back out. Go collect $300.
Go ahead, Josh.
3.
It's 2 5, so I get 2 victory points.
Josh, can you help me do something useful?
3 stone.
Never.
And then
And then
plus
I
an
gain
extra.
another victory point and a cacao. And I
Right.
was supposed to pay cacao actually to go there.
Yep.
So I
And
just,
then one of those two flips up.
You had the
And
cacao to pay, right?
yeah,
Before
I
you
did.
went there?
I threw
Okay.
one in and grabbed one.
Okay. Alright.
And one ascends, so I go up this track. And this becomes a 1.
Wasn't it beautiful?
That's something.
Can you not do that again though?
Oh, I'm doing it again, Matt.
There's some nice masks in here. What's
Thanks,
that?
Josh. No cacao.
He said it was a nice mask in here. What is
You don't have to feed your people.
I bet that's what that is.
I don't
No,
know.
that means you're not allowed to collect cacao for the rest
Use
of
to
the
ignore paying cacao for one transaction. Payment for a main action, payment for a worship action, including cost of unlocking another player's worker, payment for salary during eclipse.
Wow.
Nice. So that, yeah, so you could do any of those, which actually several of those would be worthwhile.
Dang,
game.
man.
Though
Well, there's
maybe not more so than others.
There's a There's a nice level where there's only 2, so it's a rare mask.
Meh. Red Lake's oh. Oh, he also got the Purple Trains promo for Ticket to Ride for doing it.
Nice.
Purple Trains. Brian
Is
Flair.
it like the original, and
Probably
you just
like
an extra, like a different
Yeah.
option
probably.
player? That's interesting. I'll just take the 5 victory points.
Paul said, "Oh, it counted. I'm getting a game." I'm
Fair
assuming
enough,
that's
Paul.
how he meant
Fair
it.
enough, Paul.
Not like, "Oh, it counted. I'm getting the game." No.
You're all set then?
Yeah.
Move
Clips.
the track up.
Oh,
Yep,
I
I was just
moved it
making
up
sure.
for my Ascension, and then I move it up for
Yep.
the end of my turn.
Red Lake says we have to get you and the guys to North Carolina and play some games. I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
It probably would be.
Where's he at in North Carolina?
That's none of your
I
business.
forgot.
Where you at in North Carolina?
He told us what base,
Yeah.
right? I forget what base. Was it Pendleton?
He's at the PD Pablo
No,
base.
he wouldn't be at Pendleton because that's a Marine Corps base. He's at Bragg.
Fort Bragg.
I'm
sounds
assuming
right.
Bragg.
Isn't that South Carolina?
It is, so it wouldn't be Bragg. No.
Because that's where my brother was. No. That's where my brother was stationed, I think. He was not in North Carolina.
Yeah,
You
Fort
go
Bragg.
third level, and that'll get you even bigger
Okay.
bonus.
Or is that Oklahoma?
Yeah,
Just remind me.
Fort Bragg is
Texas.
either north
Just
or
remind
south.
me,
I think
that's
it's
all.
Okay.
south. No, I think it might be in North Carolina, Joe.
Any cons in NC? I don't know of any.
Maybe not necessarily directly in NC, but Tantrum House is over there somewhere, I think, and so are Rolling Dice and Taking Names, but I can't remember if they're North or South Carolina. They're in one of the two,
just
and
three.
so like there are a couple of things
South
over
Dublin,
there.
third level.
Um,
3, I think, is the most.
How long are you
But you-
deployed
Are
for?
you-
But you can
going?
find that stuff easily online if you look around.
How
Like it's
long
not too hard to find
Yeah.
guns.
It's usually like a year, isn't
If
it?
he's in the Army, it's usually a year deployment.
At least 4 days.
In the Navy.
In the Marines, it's 7 months. In the Air Force, it's 4 months.
Wow.
And the Navy is usually depends on what kind of ship you're on. It's usually like a 7-month deployment ish because it's the same as Marines. Unless you're on a sub. A
so
sub
how many
is
of those
like
matched?
3.
3, so you get 3 for that. Plus it's a third level, so it's 8, and then don't forget to turn in your resources.
Fort Bragg.
Yeah,
So, you're right.
It's
Yep.
8, and then
That's what I thought. So he lives. How do you like Fayetteville then? Because that's where the base is located, is in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Unless you
I might, but I'm not sure at this point.
There's a lot of strip clubs and
Technically, I have a lot of stuff I could do.
car sales outside of the base.
2 things military men want:
Pretty much.
car bases and strip clubs.
Well, it's you
car
go-
bases,
car bases.
car lots.
You got to think if that's your first station, you have a bunch
When
of
you're
money
out
from
of
boot
when
camp.
you're out of boot
yeah.
camp, yeah.
So you end up spending money on booze, women, and cars.
reported.
So
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll go there. That'll cost me 1. I get 2 gold for going there. And then because it's a 4, I get 1 cacao and 1 victory point. And make the other guy another 3. So it should be 2 3s. I don't know why you moved me down.
I don't know what you're talking about, Steven.
Whatever.
Steve's gonna stab you.
I'm not scared.
One cacao. 1 gold. Gold. And he becomes a 4.
That's what you think.
No, Matt. I know it.
That's what he thinks, Matt.
That's what you think, Matt.
That's what he thinks, Matt.
Woo!
Woo! Ric Flair up in here.
Yes.
Ric Flair, yeah.
Aw. Aw.
Woo! Gotta take my mic off.
Woo!
Your dog dying?
I didn't want to. Steve just kind of sounds like a beagle.
Woo!
Stevel the Beagle.
Yeah, Steve the Beagle.
Stevel the Beagle.
Even though that doesn't.
No, it does.
I'm just gonna gain 3 cacao.
Oh,
Okay. Move the round marker.
boy.
You're up, Matt.
It's a war zone there. Thankfully, my National Guard unit is based in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Alrighty.
In the Navy. That song's gonna be stuck in my head
There.
now. Dang it.
God.
You can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. You can...
2 to
Something
go
on your knees.
there.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Hey.
Pretty sure that's the lyrics, right, guys? Yeah, right?
Almost for sure.
Almost. Bow, show.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do that. Do that. Let's see.
See, why is this one that way?
Because Matt.
It's been
That
like
was
that
being
for 2
helpful.
turns. Like 2 times around the table.
Whatever.
Get wrecked, Josh.
That's right.
I should have been catching Pokemon. I forgot there's a
No.
stupid new Pokemon out.
No one cares.
What is it?
The Pikachu and Eevee with flowers on their head.
No, it's a
Pin-
Eevee with a flower.
Pinchikimon.
Pochiki.
Did you do the weekend event to get the new oyster looking thingy?
No, I literally started playing again
Today, right now.
2 days ago.
The second.
That thing, clamp roll,
No.
and it evolves up to 2 different things, and it's random, of course.
Of course.
Have you tried turning it off now?
Yes.
Yep.
Really?
Yep, twice.
I did it 3 times.
No bueno.
It's better me than me.
Yeah, Joe, I need you to hop back on so we become ultra friends. Something with that.
3, so that's 3 plus 3 is 6.
I'm gonna time you and Lindsay right so that I can just sit in my book. Yeah, you can be 2 best friends in the same day.
And then I go up on here once.
Nice.
And
Yeah, boy.
this guy goes up to
And there's shiny
4,
pitches and shiny raticats on
And I don't think I have any other
Because that's
bonuses.
why I want more pitches.
it. It's a shiny movie.
That's it.
1, 2,
Okay.
3. Cost me 3 cacao.
One of them's perfect.
I get 3 gold
No.
and 2 victory points, right?
Yep.
Nice. And this guy becomes a 5.
And then you spent 3 cacao, right?
Yes, sir.
Just
I had a 5 for.
Yeah, I
a
can't remember
fiver.
if it was 2 or 3 that you said. So, Josh, you're up.
Josh, you're up.
It's the accent of 100 now. It's different letters.
You're up.
I know.
Go.
Asia, Africa, Miami.
Is this pandemic now?
No, it's just an old song.
Going to Miami.
I'm gonna go here.
Parties?
No. I went there not that long ago.
2 wood.
It was dreadful.
Cacao. And a victory
I
point.
mean, it was kind
And I'm going to ascend this guy.
of
Well,
good.
which moves this up.
Here.
No problem.
They're already paid. That's your last
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. What's going on here, Josh?
I don't know. I think I'll just gain the 5 victory points.
What's a girl to do with all these victory points, right? Did you move it for end of the round?
And another round.
Back to you, Matt Son.
It's interesting. Nobody's taking those locked options up there.
Well, there. I'll pay you in gold.
Yeah. And
Well, you
again,
have to have the stuff to be able to rearrange it. So.
Just a cacao and a cacao.
Which one you put on? Right there?
Right, but then also putting something on there that's worthwhile to do it. Because you can only do the thing at maximum.
3 points, right?
No.
When
When
you
you
use
use
5 or
five and
6,
six.
you get 3 points.
You get the
for putting one on there.
That's if someone. That's if someone buys that once you're already there.
Yep.
You get that.
And you get to move up on the right track.
You do get to move on the red track for buying that though.
Yes. So you get to go up one on the red.
Ooh, so it gives you 4 victory
Okay,
points.
so. I guess
So he turns into 1 and goes back in space. And you get to do whatever you want to do.
Go to the dance, please.
I will.
Too much woody in the bank. Bang. Too much woody in the bank. Bang. Too much woody in the bank.
I need a new.
Make a count and move twice on attack.
Okay.
So once for 5.
Okay, Steve, then.
Twice, where does that go?
Right
To
there.
the next one.
Yep.
I get that now.
Yes.
I assumed,
Is that what it
That's at the
says?
end of the game.
I assumed that was
Oh,
end game and I go there.
Yeah,
but
it's end game. Nope, you don't go up to the next one.
You have to actually move another step to go
Yep.
to the next one.
And then no one can go there.
And then nobody can go
Aside
there.
from you.
Yeah, to the very top.
hopefully that was end game or not. Did
Probably.
you move the up one? Or something?
Yes.
Nothing happens, you simply
Josh,
qualify
Josh,
for the
Josh.
end game scoring condition.
But you do stop at it?
It's the
I guess that makes sense.
penultimate step.
Penultimate.
Nothing happens, you simply qualify for the end game scoring condition shown on the temple bonus tile on that step.
And you're all set, right, Matt? That was all
And
your
then you can
things.
move one more. If it is a topmost step, claim the reward shown on the step. Still qualify for the end game scoring condition.
Yeah.
You may only advance on the topmost step. For example, if no other player has a marker there, for any reason you cannot advance further, you simply do not advance and do not gain any further benefits.
Cool.
No, we can use cacao this time.
So over there. So 2.
3. Count
three.
yourself.
Yeah, I forgot. 3. We can build up to 2 tiles. So it's-
Well, no, you can't. You don't have enough wood.
You got 3 wood.
yeah,
It's
but
on the third level.
yeah, it's
What, girl?
Well, I can build 1 and then get the things for it, and then depending on what I get from that. So
Potentially.
yeah.
Because if they do it one at a time.
I actually wanted to do a different thing, but I couldn't figure out enough stuff to do it. So,
I want to do one of those, but I don't have enough
Gold is hard to come by.
yeah.
Unless you.
wood.
Unless you're
going
really
here.
pushing to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with wood and stone. It has all
I
equivalents
guess,
almost.
yeah.
I guess it's a little harder because you need a 2 or 3 on here. Where
Same thing, man. It's literally
Yeah.
the same thing.
But gold, I feel like wood and stone is very big for this, which is a lot of points. I feel because of the victory points for being a lead and the victory points for laying out and the victory points at the end. How far you're up on that track.
I do.
Hey, girl.
I guess
Do we? If the person lands that adds the last place, does it just end the game?
ends at the end of that thing, like the other one
Said-
does. Yeah. So that'll get me 3.
Guinness, or not Guinness.
Plus 5. Being on the third row.
There's stuff not together.
Base.
And I should have you on my phone as well. I started again. I lost 6 pounds in 2 weeks. But, like, that's easy.
Yeah, the first week or 2, yeah. is always-
And I know, like, I'll get down to a certain weight and then I'll have to start exercising. Otherwise, it's just real sad. It sucks, dude, when you first start. It really sucks. It's placing the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is
just
that
you
what
get to
that
place
means?
the tile. Yep. And that's-
It looks like a simple you'd see it
Immediate.
for a
So
while.
if you add the top thing, immediately move the white calendar disc to the position of the black calendar
Right.
disc. This triggers the final eclipse as described, and then eclipse and end game.
Right.
Figured
makes it 2.
All right, Joe, go ahead.
Alrighty.
This is how we do it.
How do I want to do this?
I don't know.
Me either.
I'll just take my turn.
Do you?
1, 2, 3. It'll become a 4.
Two.
I get 2 more. No, I get 1 more because it was a 3. Correct. What I got there.
Oh yeah, I was thinking it was like the 2 spots, but that's right. All right. Josh.
I'm just looking to see what kind of craziness is bound to happen.
This is how we do it.
Can you explain specifically how we're doing it, other than just saying using pronoun?
This is how we do
This is a
it.
pronoun, right? This?
I don't know. I
No,
don't like
that's
English.
not a pronoun.
That's Redleg.
Probably be like him or
Oh, Redleg did say that there's a con
It's
close
an
to him
acronym.
called Hickory Comic Con on the 1st of June.
What kind?
Hickory Comic
Joe,
Con.
did you take this? Or did you take the thing underneath of it?
I don't take
I
it
did
either.
take that, I
There's
guess.
only 2 of them been taken off. Until the 3rd version gets on there.
I just wonder what was
Are
going
we
on
gonna
there.
Motor City Comic Con?
I've never been.
It's
Thought
not
about it a
bad.
couple times.
I've been there 3 times. I used to go. I haven't gone in a couple years since like we started going to Gen Con or whatever.
I'm gonna
But
go
it was
here.
fun. It was good. It's a pretty big place, and there's a lot of
cacao.
cool things. It really depends on what you're looking for. I mean, if Motor City Comic Con is largely about, do you want to meet somebody that's there? Like if there's a guest there that you want to meet, that's a good reason to
Family
go.
from the office, Dwight from the office.
Right.
they
If there's
going?
people that you want to see
Really?
for that,
This
then
year?
yeah. There's a lot of
So-
people, but
4 victory points plus the 5th level is 5. So I'm gonna pay.
But the other thing to be
One
aware
stone,
of is
2
that
wood.
it often, for many of the people, it costs X amount of money to actually go up and like
Yeah.
have X amount
So
of
it's
interactions
9.
with them and whatever else. And then the other thing to be aware of is, and some of them could have very long lines. Like the guy that played Daryl on the Walking Dead,
Mm.
that dude's line was an 2.5 hour, a 2 hour line. His was as long as Stan Lee's was when a couple years ago when I was there for it, and then aside from that, the other thing would be, or if you're into like comics, if you do like comics specifically, there's a lot of like artists and creators and stuff like that, and you can see that, and then plus there's tons of like knickknacks and all kinds of like that. There's actually some okay deals on board games. There's a couple places in the middle that actually do decent sales on board games. I've seen them, like I've gone in and they had a lot of stuff there, but you kind of have to be, like you kind of want to know what you're, getting into as you're going in there. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of that. I mean, I had a lot of fun doing it, but
I might as well build this
but
thing
it's
down.
much more like, let's say the Gen Con was only the hall, the seller's hall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got to figure that that it just depends on whether or not you actually like, like can you find enough to do out of that, given the people.
My friend's doing, she works for the company, he's doing all the marketing for us, so she got free tickets. Really don't know. I'm just curious if any of you guys were going.
Another 7.
Just we can go, oh, you can. Yeah, you can. Sure, it's gonna go overview of it real quick.
I don't have enough movement to do it.
Move in your blue right there.
That's a lock. The
Oh.
blue is locked. That's why I'm using it. I'd be happy to build the top one. But
So- This turn, if someone ascends, we still have 1 more round though, right?
right.
What if I make it happen?
Doesn't matter apparently. We still have 1 more round once they meet up.
Even though I'm the first player?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Like once they actually hook together, then there's one more
So
round after.
everybody else gets to finish the turn, and then there's 1 more turn. Or if I end it, then it's just 1 more turn.
Right.
Like if I
Right,
ascend or if
yeah.
I push it up.
Are you done, Jeff?
So we have 2 more
Yeah.
rounds. This round and 1 more round. Okay. Oh boy.
Potentially.
Pay that cacao. Oh no, you're only doing it once, right? You're not doing both of them. Okay. State.
I don't think that mask would benefit me at all.
It'll give you one.
It would give
victory
you one more victory point, and if you somehow got more masks, it would give you more victory points, but that would be up to them.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, it needs an upgrade. Sorry.
Jeez, Josh.
My bad. Mm. Tastes weird.
I fart?
No, nothing.
Well, my fart tasted okay.
It didn't taste too far. 2 hours and 27 minutes. It's not bad actually
No.
for being a 90 to 120 minute game.
Yeah. And the explanation, we were about 20 minutes in before we actually started.
Yeah.
So,
And we usually play longer for most games.
yeah, we're slow.
See, I don't know where they would get 90 to 120 minutes in a game like this. If you're playing 4 players, it's for sure taking longer than 120 minutes, I feel.
Watch out for our meme. I think it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's dog with a cowboy hat on.
Don't spoil it.
Might as well. You're not going to look. It's a
I,
dog
I,
with a
wa- I
cowboy
look
hat.
at every single one of them
Oh,
on
do you?
Instagram.
Oh,
Yes.
do you?
And
Okay.
I like them.
All right.
Excuse you.
I don't know. Instagram's a mystery. We're growing on Instagram.
I know we are.
I don't. I just use the crowd thing to share everywhere.
Yeah, I got you.
So, Uno.
Trace. Amigos.
Amigo!
What are we doing over there?
You done, Steve?
Yeah.
Sure?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Sure.
1. Pass go. 2, 3.
There you go.
3 money for 3 gold. I'm going to build this bad boy. Blue, blue. Blah, blah. 2 victory points, 5 victory points.
And you move up.
And I move up the blue track twice.
And you move up on the...
So I get 2 more victory points and 2 resources of my choice!
And I moved you up on the pyramid track.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Resources are worth anything at the end of the game or no?
I do not know. I don't know.
It depends on whether Josh has any.
No?
that's
So it's the same scoring thing.
Nice.
And then after resolving the 30 clips, the game is over. The player with the most victory points is winner. In case of a tie, the tied player with the most cacao remaining is the winner. And if still tied, the player with the lowest number on their player order token is the winner. So it's just going to be the same way that we've scored before. So resources are really not worth squat.
I need resource. And cacao is not resources. Is it?
Cacao is not a resource.
You're a resource, Josh!
Good? Are you?
Okay. Oh, wait.
No, wait.
I'm going to use this to move a character to any number.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay 3 wood, 2 stone, and cap it.
Okay.
I'm going to put this one for 4 victory points.
So 11 victory points.
Plus 7 is 11. So that brings me up to 50.
Oh, 150.
Yeah, 150. Oh,
Matt, you better run. He's coming for you.
might as well take those off. And that ends my turn and moves it up.
So we still do one more
Yep,
round.
we still do one more round.
Did you flip your guy up?
I did not. Thank you, Stephen.
Did you move your guy up the housing track?
I did not. Thank you, Stephen.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
can you move mine up too?
I did.
Thank you.
For
Can
this.
you move mine up just because?
Okay, your last turn.
Oh, thanks.
Thought I'd ask.
Okay, Paul said the game times are always lies on the box. Red Lake says you guys don't play slow, just methodical. Is that just another thing?
Wow, other names
You know what?
are
Like,
slow.
really appreciate how nice you are about that.
You guys aren't slow.
Statement.
You're very slow.
You're
No, we're not. Who is it? Matt? Matt, Don's friend, Matt. Slow. That was slow. Sorry, buddy, if you're watching.
Sorry, buddy, if you're watching.
I'm curious about that whole statement as if he's watching. That's interesting.
I'm
Let's go
watching you.
You don't think you can gain 100 points?
Probably not.
Well, we only need like 70, 80.
Let's give Joe some more points.
Yeah, 3 victory points. Thanks,
Move
Matt.
3.
And then I get 3 for using the 5.
You do! Look at that.
Get some.
And that goes to a 2, and I think that's it.
I'm trying to think of any way I could gain more victory points. See, can you just loan me a gold? Loan me a gold. I only get one action. I really want to go here. I was trying to figure out how to gain a gold.
Check that you can evolve twice, right?
Yeah, but I only get one more turn. So I was trying to move up on this.
I'm gonna have decent last turn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's none of your business.
go there.
2 ascensions.
Yeah, true.
I'll go
10 victory
there.
points. That would be the way to do it.
I'll get 2 stone for going there, and I will ascend, which
Just moving this thing track.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put it faster so we know. Nice. Technically, I'll put it on top there. Did you move up this? Because
nope, I haven't yet.
Yeah, there you go.
Resources. Why are so many
I'm
resources
going
now?
to do.
It's garbage.
I like the replayability of this.
I'm going to spend
Everything is very
3 to go up twice on tracks, so I'll
Mhm.
go up there and there again
Mhm.
to get 7.
Yeah,
I need to be able to pay for my people, otherwise I'm going to end up losing points at the end.
yeah, you'll be fine.
Well, now I am, but I wasn't going to be before because I had to spend 3 to get
Mhm.
it to happen. So, or I would have been
All
one
right.
short.
Good job, Joe.
4 gold.
Yep.
2
Move
Tracks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard not to do the one for 15 points, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
But
Well, you
Unless you have a
you might
mask that's
catch
going to
me,
really
Joe.
be crazy, but I don't think that mask is going to help you.
I'm glad that I gave Joe 3 points.
1, 2. I'm gonna do that for my 2 movements.
Really?
Yep. Oh, I can get rid of the cacao cost. I want to buy that mask though for a wood, because that's a different mask than what I have, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And worth less points, but that's cool.
What?
Wrong one. You're on the other track.
Oh, I'm hungry.
No.
That's not where that went.
No.
Oh,
No, not at all.
where am I at?
Red track.
Red
You
track.
moved up on the red track.
And you took your pawn with you.
Oh, I
yeah,
did, okay.
yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's my first day here, sorry. Okay. So that's that. Right?
yeah.
Why
Sure.
Now I
guess.
upgrade 2 dice.
Sure.
So they both ascend.
Sure.
I'm going to pay 3 cacao
Uh-huh.
You real.
to go up twice the track. Yes.
That doesn't make any
So I get
sense.
4 victory points.
You did 19 total.
Well, that's not to the end of the game.
True.
That was from 1 ascension.
That was for 1 ascension.
Mhm.
For the second ascension, probably need that cacao. Huh? So
I don't know why you didn't do that. I think you would have gained more victory points going 10 plus that 15. It would have given you 25.
10 plus that 15.
For ascending 2, it's 10 points.
Okay.
And
And
then,
you moved up. You could have moved up twice on any track,
you're right.
but you chose this track for some reason. You could have moved up there twice.
Oh, I did forget to give myself 2 victory points for moving up the 1 as well. And
Okay.
then this is going to give me like 7 victory points.
So 2.
2 more.
I don't know about 7. I think it's,
Three.
I think it's 1, 3, 6. You know, so it gives you an extra 3. But you do you, sir.
Yeah.
I think you could have got like 25 instead of just.
No, because I needed the cacao either way.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I wasn't going to be able to get just 10 victory points.
Gotcha.
So. Oh, and I get this, which is garbage, but.
I think I already gave that to you.
No.
Oh, for the second one.
So I get 2 more.
You were down here, Joe. I moved you up twice.
You moved me onto this one. I was here. You moved me
Oh.
up twice, so I get
Okay.
2 more resources, which are because I just moved on to. I swear, Josh, you just moved me
No,
up the
you're
death
right.
track.
You're
with two,
in the
two
right spot.
ascensions.
You're in the right spot.
I don't
You're
know.
fine.
But okay.
Listen, Josh, if you can cheat, Joe can cheat.
Put your 6
I
out as a
haven't
1.
cheated at all, Matt. We'll rewatch
Put your
the
6
video.
on the
Yes,
as a 1.
thank you,
Yep,
Steve.
no problem.
All right.
Man, I can't get there to gain cacao. That would have been really nice.
So yeah, I would have only got 5 victory points if I moved up the 1 horse. Or if moving up twice, I got.
Yeah, I thought you were on the 3-3, to be honest. I thought you were here. That's why I thought I already moved you twice.
Nope.
That's like my 4th time ascending alone.
Okay.
So
Probably eat that.
All 5.
Red Lake says that was meant as a compliment. Paul said, "Don't be complimenting them." Yeah,
It's
you
a
have
fair
a
statement, Paul. It's a fair statement.
yeah. You don't you have a point. Don't want them to get a bigger ego.
That's for sure.
Paul said, "Keep them humble." That's right. Thanks, Paul. Hashtag humble.
I think I'll go here. Gain a cacao and a victory point. And 1 stone. And go to 3. And that's that.
Good job, Josh.
It's the bare necessities.
Okay. Find the lowest visible number on the building row on the main board. Each player scores that many victory points for each they have moved up on the thing. So it's 3 times whatever level you're at.
Cool.
So Steven 3 times, I don't know, 7.
21 points.
Move up
5.
21.
Where'd you get 7?
Steve.
Oh.
And I get 18 then. So it's
Yep.
34 plus 8 is
And then we both
22.
get 15, Matt.
Macaroni's coming for you.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay. The player furthest ahead on the pyramid track gets 4 victory points. 4. Then you get 2 victory points for the however far you're on it. So I get 6.
I get 2.
You're welcome.
Reset the pyramid track. Each player organizes their masks.
Okay.
Get your victory points for masks.
Is that
It's 3 per.
Nope, 1, 3, 6, 10. So how
10?
many do you have? Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. So 10, so that puts me up to 18.
Each player
To move me to
must now pay a salary of 1 cacao per worker. 3 workers under 3. 3 cacao. If this is the 3rd eclipse, or this eclipse was triggered by the final pyramid, each player who has qualified for 1 or more temple bonuses tiles by beginning with the continual or most top step of the temple scores additional victory points based on any bonus tile they have reached. Further the explanation of all bonus tiles.
Alright, so
15, right? For the blue.
Yep.
yeah.
And
Matt
And
gets
Matt's.
3 times however far up he is that.
yep.
So 15 more points for Matt.
So,
And then 2 points for each piece of gold you have. Right? That's so
Josh
much.
has gold, so yeah.
In that case, it's 4 points
Oh.
for each piece of gold you have.
After resolving the 3rd eclipse, the game is over.
Boom.
Alright.
Oh, I think I left that open, hopefully. No, of course not. Why would I leave that open? Stupid score key.
Yeah, at the end of the 2nd round, I could have ascended a guy, which would have given me another mask for that round,
Mm-hmm.
and then plus whatever the plus whatever else I would have done for the ascension, and I didn't, and I should
You
have.
gotta think, Joe, I took 15 points just from that, from ascending.
So
So that's how I kind of stayed ahead of you.
Playing this again, I would have definitely more heavily focused on getting this up earlier because that first end round, you guys got so far ahead of me because I didn't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other thing
And the
is
pyramid building
building
track is a
building
ton in the
early
first
made a big.
round.
They both built a lot more than we did, and that made a huge amount of points.
Oh, in the
In
first
the
round.
second round, we
First
built a
hit?
lot.
You both did in a couple of the rounds early. I mean,
you
like,
broke
there's-
100, Matt.
Ooh, you broke 100.
Oh, crazy on points. You did not get 180 points. Steven. See, you almost caught Steven.
It's true.
You have some good pictures, Joe.
I have one picture.
Is it a good one?
It's horrible.
Don't clear it then, yeah.
I got it. I'm gonna post it. It's good.
I'll post Malone.
Oh, dang, Steve.
I'm coming
Just
at
flown
you.
it down. Well, I guess it's a down either way, right?
Yeah.
Proper down. Well, that was Teotihuacan. Before we clean up, does everybody want to give it a review / score?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Matt, bust out your calculator. You're the calculator guy.
All right.
What do you think,
number is
Joe?
that?
What I think
Yeah.
is good.
Please.
8. It was enjoyable and it went pretty quick. Turns did not take a million years.
I didn't know if you wanted those without.
Yeah,
things.
probably.
Only
Makes
a little bit
sense.
bigger bag, I think. 'cause I don't think-
Yeah, we'll figure it out here in a minute.
What do you think, Josh? What's your score?
I like a good. I like 8, 8.5. Let's say 8.5. 8.5 is a good number. 8.5. 8.67. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt, it's on you.
Steve can give me a story, but yeah. Steve's had the longest to think about it.
Yeah, so have you.
Have I?
Same amount of time.
You can have that blue one up in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd probably go a 9 with this. I really liked it. I like it. I think it's fat. Like you said, it's fast. It does, certain things really well.
It does a lot
I'd
of things really well.
probably do a 9
When was this game released?
this year. Like end of last year, started this
2018
year. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was actually released at Essen.
or 2019. I think it's a 2019. Well, 2018.
If we're doing decimals, I'm going to give it a 7.5. I like the game quite a bit, but it's like a lot of other games that we've already played that are like this.
Like what?
Yeah, that's kind of true. It reminded me a lot of
There was another game we
Five
played
Tribes.
that literally had the same kind of track, and like the only difference was moving the dice around.
The rondelle and the building. The building was really neat.
Yeah,
That's all. It's just it's nothing super new or special. It's a good game.
it did remind me a lot of Zolkin, yeah. There's another one with tracks like that we just played not that long ago too, wasn't there?
Yeah,
I don't remember what it
I like
was.
Zolkin more than this.
Do you?
Whoa. Zolkin has a different mechanic though.
Correct, because Zolkin you have to plan 3 or 4 stages ahead of time.
Yeah,
because it's
Zolkin is
Yeah,
very...
except for in this, you probably could do that too if you understood where you're going. That would have helped a lot. Like there was a couple times where I
Does
totally
anybody
picked the
else
wrong
Dice
place to
Settlers?
go. What?
Does
Dice Settlers? No.
Yeah, there's a.
Zolkin's all about grinding your gears.
Or ripping my board.
Who did that?
No, that was a different game. Sorry.
Yeah, and I have to replace the game immediately. I don't have to worry about it. It's an 8.25.
I give it higher than
You gave
you
it
saying
0.25 higher than that.
that. No, I mean total. I
Wow.
think it's worth
Wow.
being
And
listed higher
there
than
goes
that.
But an 8.25? That's high, man.
That's pretty high for us.
That's really high.
Yeah, Joe rarely scores anything over a 7 if we play.
Especially if you lose this.
Yep.
I don't think that really tributes.
It doesn't.
Were you able to put all your
Unless
dice
you
on
lose
there?
so
Yeah,
bad
I
that
would,
you
then I
just
drop the
hate
bag.
the game, because that has happened before.
What's that?
Unless you lose bad enough to where you like hate the game, because that has happened before.
Yeah. I'm looking at you, Tato Core.
I'm wondering the same.
I'm looking at you, Joe, because I feel like way more often like, in these things. That's why I asked you first. I was waiting to see what the low bar, what I expected to be the low bar was,
Yeah.
and then Matt rolled in underneath. I was real shocked that Matt rolled in underneath.
Yeah.
It was.
No,
I
no,
like
not because of that.
Yeah.
Just because he's always the low bar.
how quick the turns were. That helped it
Sure.
a lot.
It did, and the game progressed much quicker because the first half was slower than the second half. And I get that it was
Yeah.
shorter, but the second half of the game only took us like a half an hour for the last little bit.
Yeah.
Right. But
Well, I think
and
you
a lot of
learned
that,
the game at that point.
we had to understand what we were actually doing in
And again,
rounds,
it's first
so.
impression. I would play
Yeah.
this again. I would probably enjoy it more knowing the rules better.
Yeah.
But I'm still saying it's going to be a 7.5, 8 for me, probably, even
These
knowing
in
the rules.
Yeah. If we played again, it might even drop. I don't know. It was
worked.
fun the first time. But
What are you guys saying? Played again? You know, we never play my games twice, so
Yeah, you'd have to bring him a second time.
I do bring them a second
Oh,
time.
when was that?
I brought
when-
games a second time.
Really?
Time.
Tell me one.
Tell me
Tell me one. Come on.
I can
Show,
tell you, bud.
Steve is now Miss Cleo. That's what you
Yeah,
sound like.
go
Tell
ahead.
me
Come
one.
on, tell me one.
Tell me
Come
one. Tell
on.
me one.
You want a little line with the twist?
What? A little line with a twist.
What?
I'm so confused. What's going on?
Did you ever see Beverly Hills Cop?
Oh.
When the guy who played Balky is asking him if you want a little lemon with the twist?
Wow.
All right. Well, that's it for Teotihuacan, City of
Yeah.
Gods. A decent game.
A really decent game from my
Yeah.
score.
Yeah, I liked it pretty well. Yeah, part of the reason why I gave it so high is because of those fast rounds.
Way better than the Quacks of Quindleberg.
I like Quacks of Quindleberg a lot, actually.
It was too long for how random it was.
It's funny. You didn't say anything about that when we did the thing, and then suddenly
Coming
you
from the
decided
guy that
that's
loves
it.
Ameritrash and dice rolling.
And-
We didn't do the outro yet, right?
No, we didn't.
Okay, we should do that.
No, why?
Outro? Why?
Because
People-
half it's been Josh's head so far.
People love our ranting. Oh, I must have.
We can't use Steve anyway now.
Rules lawyer Josh. That's right, Paul. You tell him. Here, we'll do this, Matt, since you're concerned.
I'm so concerned. I'm like 14 out of 2 concerned.
Oh!
There you go.
That's not even a proper fraction.
There you go.
No. So yeah, that was Teotihuacan. Pretty good game from NSKN.
Did you get everything yet? or-
No, I was waiting for you to. Your chair is like 30 feet behind you, so.
It's next
You're
door.
sitting literally on like the very edge. You're like.
I like to sit on that.
he's got
halfway.
He's got his butt out as far as he
It makes
can.
me think of a kid and like, this is my big boy chair.
But
You good now, bro?
that's all from us tonight. Thanks for
Yeah.
Do
stopping
you need
out.
a lift, bro?
Like,
Um,
subscribe,
yes.
ring the bell,
All
tell
that.
somebody else, share it out.
Yeah,
if
tell
you
everyone.
do.
Yes, tell
You know.
everybody.
Until next time, though, I have been Joe.
I've been Josh.
He's been mad.
Thanks, Steve.
When he
Hey,
shows,
you know.
And
when he
that's
shows
Steve.
up.
Doesn't
And you've been watching Down the Vent.
You even game, bro?
matter.